Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. Till we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body like it's a disease. I'm walking off after we taking the lead. She call me Big Papi, I'm David Ortiz. It's what you've been waiting to see. There's moments where you gotta take it or leave. And I'm taking everything, some call it greed, but I call it living out what you believe. And I've been believing since no one was seeing the vision board. Racing with fate all my life, a collision course. Fighting with snakes, I'm a lion like Gryffindor. I be asking permission for it. This type of shit what we breaking tradition for. Clearing the mission, don't care who the victim. I'm dying for all that I'm living for. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. Till we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extreme, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah. Hey, champion shit, like yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like oh yeah, beanie up Scotty, we going up crazy. Yeah, me and my posse. When it's time to get it, we body to body. Cause bodies get left when we leave the party. Don't get me started, don't make me get out of character. That make you turn to a target. Dearly departed, making a scene like Martin. We up in the scores and the margins. Hey, ain't hungry, I'm starving. I gotta eat what I hunt, it's a bargain. The bigger they are, the broader the market. Cause I gotta feed like an army of Spartans. They plotting, they lurking, the blade getting sharpened. They hounds and they barking, they wait for the moment to take what was hidden and add to the garden. We just getting started. Yeah, I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like oh yeah. I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Been on the ground with a small delay. That's what it takes when you on your job. I'm working till everything fall in place. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like yeah, I got the feeling we taking it all the way. I gotta get to the Hall of Fame. Working till everything fall in place. Like nah, we not gonna fall today. Like nah, we not gonna fall. Hey, yeah. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Get all up in my stakes. Going all in like stuff, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Hey, yeah. Clocked in, hitting the gym. Locked in, getting it in. Sweat poured over my skin. Pulling up, letting it spin. Hey. Let me get to it again. Do it for the kids that wish like him. Everybody start somewhere, gotta let it begin. Championships, ayy, I'm standing on strictly for the victory. Big Nick going big leagues. In the field with the lines like Siegfried. Move quickly, stay shifty. Anything so the bullshit miss me. Strapped up throwing shots like frisbees. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Get all up in my stakes. Going all in like stuff, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. Ayy, one of the greats. whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, staying awake, studying tape. Long nights thinking about finding escapes and how to take over everything that I face. Making mistakes, but it only made me better cause I learned on the path that I paved. Yeah, I had to earn every dollar I made. I'm starting to reign, underdog getting them slain. Yeah. Get out, air it out, letting it bang. Getting buckets, I'm staring down, letting it hang. I'm wearing out, getting extended. Yeah. Get out, air it out, taking a
What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back. How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to another edition of the show, man. I'm your host, Marlon, and we are back at it again. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, share out the stream if you love the vibe that we have going on here. We do have some major topics to go over and discuss today. Appreciate you guys coming back and, giving us a check out, man. I appreciate it. Oh boy. So we do have a massive report here in regards to GTA 6. It's a massive rumor here from Jason Schreier. I did make a video. I recorded a video late last night when the news dropped, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to sit on it till in the morning. So I released that for you guys. And we just dropped another video yesterday in regards to the rumors with Microsoft with those layoffs. So thank y'all for the support on the videos. Some of the videos I will have for members only. Maybe some of them will be like recorded prior and then released to members, and then we'll release them to everybody else afterwards. So appreciate y'all support on that one. But yeah, so we're going to talk about the situation with GTA 6. I do have a lot to say about that. And I also want to talk about the Xbox January Direct. We do have a actual date for it. So we're going to go over that, and we're going to talk about some of the games that are confirmed to be there. Hopefully we get some sort of like shadow drop, or usually Microsoft. And that's one of the things that I've always said about Microsoft is that I would like for them to, somehow, some kind of way give us like some sort of shadow drop. You know what I mean? And they have always done that. But having Microsoft in the space is a very, very good thing, because we get these showcases and we get these events, and, even before Sony decides to, give us a state of play or something like that. And then we do have an Xbox showcase, every June, around the time when we usually get E3 and things of that nature. So yeah, man, got to keep Microsoft in the space. Definitely. So we're going to talk about that. We're also having a showcase. I had never heard about this showcase before, but it seems like they're going to be showing off a bunch of games, like 45. I think it's called New Game Plus Showcase. Crimson Desert, just to name one of them. 45 games. And I'm looking into seeing what's up. I think somebody said it's going to be like 3 hours long. I hope it's not that long. But I would like to see some of these newer games, showing off and everything like that. Also, I'm going to talk about the, the 60 series, GPU. Can't believe it. So we're hearing that it's going to be early second half of 2027. Man, time is flying, man. Time is flying. By the time you do this, it's 2027, God's willing. So we're looking at new GPUs again. And it's looked like it's going to be very, very expensive because of the memory type that they're actually using. And, obviously with all the, RAM debacle going on right now, it's not making anything better. So there is that one. But yeah, man, hit that like button, guys. Hope all is well with you guys, man. Big up yourselves, man. Big up yourselves. Great to see you boys back in the building, man. Make sure if you guys, we're going to be on this, journey together. All of us, we're going to be on this journey together, and I want you guys to continue to keep your foot on the gas. If I'm putting my foot on the gas, I want you guys to put your foot on the gas as well. And, if you guys love the consistency that I'm putting in, please, I'm asking y'all to hit the like button and share out the streams, the videos, all of that stuff, so that it helps motivate me to keep on doing it for you guys. All right. So let's talk about GTA 6 right now because, oh man, I'm so tired. It's almost as if like Rockstar is going back to, and I know this is just a rumor, but you can't help but see what happened in the past or remember what happened in the past, right? Red Dead 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, RDR 2 was delayed 3 times. Must remember that, okay? GTA 6 was delayed 2 times already. And if it gets delayed again, that's going to be a 3rd time. So it's literally like right in line with how Rockstar operates. And I don't know, man. I'm really hoping that it does not get delayed again. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I feel like we've been waiting forever for this game. I know it just seems like it's forever and forever. And it's getting annoying. Now it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, is this game ever coming out? And then you have some people saying, well, if this game is coming out 2027, which, I mean, I think their financial year ends in March. So yeah, between September or October to March of 2027. So I guess they have that little buffer of time. So, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm at the point now where I'm just like, man, come on. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to see this game, bro. It's like my hype. It's like every single time, bro. Like you get into this and it's like, oh, Bobby Cook. Let's go, bro.
We'll make our own destiny.
Thank you so much, man. Starting off the show with the support, bro. I appreciate that. So that knocks down our RE9 giveaway member goal for everybody to get a chance to get in on that giveaway. We're trying to give away 2 copies of RE9. So help us to hit that goal, man. We're trying to get everybody in so that everybody have a chance to be able to. We're going to spin the wheel and all that kind of stuff. So get down on that gifted subs, man. It definitely does help out our community. Bobby, see you, bro. So back to the conversation. So I don't know, man. It's like every time you think you're getting so close, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, yes, we still have to wait on confirmation from Rockstar to see what happens. Yeah, more than likely, even if it does get delayed, I still do believe that they should still give us, the 3rd trailer. So at least we get to see the game. But I'm not giving up hope. I'm not giving up hope about it being delayed again. I'm just saying it's annoying when you see those reports about, this game getting delayed again. It's like, bro, what the heck? But then again, knowing Rockstar, man, like they're under a lot of pressure right now. And I get it. Rockstar Games is a perfectionist. They like to perfect stuff. Same thing with Naughty Dog. As much as I'm annoyed with Naughty Dog at this point, I know once they release their game, it's like, the quality is just out of this world. Same thing with Rockstar. Same thing with a lot of Sony first party studios. Not making any excuses. I'm just saying the proof is in the pudding. You see the grind. Same thing with Nintendo. When Nintendo gets to cooking and they put in a lot of time and effort into a 3D Mario game or a 3D Zelda game, you know what I mean? Whatever, Smash Brothers, whatever, Sakurai, shouts to Daddy Sakurai. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you get what you get, Donkey Kong, whatever, you get what you get. Like the quality is there and quality takes time. Greatness takes time. But man, it's like we've been waiting for over a decade on this game, man. And all we got to do is that's all we can do. There's nothing else that we can do.
Oh, no way.
Just give it more time.
My Lord. Thank you.
To freaking cook.
Thank you.
And
I'll be glad to add another copy of Re.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Look at God stepping in today. Hey, let's go, man. Man. Mark is good for his word, man. Hey, look at God. Look right there. We're getting blessed. I'm telling you, listen, I just want to say this real quick. I'm telling you, y'all, we are blessed, man. We have some amazing human beings in our community. I don't even know if you guys realize how blessed we are. And I thank Jesus for Mark. I mean, he's amazing. I mean, he don't have to, just like that, just like that. I didn't even ask, just like that. He said he will volunteer for a copy, extra copy of RE9. Look at God right there, blessing us, blessing our community. And this is what I'm talking about. So thank you so much, Mark, man. I can't wait. Yeah, man. I'm we have until the end of my mind, guys. I'm sorry. We have until the end of February. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna go as far as doing this right now. Like I'll give y'all more details on it. But I may even throw something else in. If we hit this goal, I'm gonna make it even sweeter for you guys. But I'm gonna give y'all some more details on it in just a minute. But thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, we're trying to give away a copy for PlayStation and a copy for Xbox. If we're fortunate enough, maybe a copy for PC. I'm going to try to see if I can get with Capcom and see if, because chances are Capcom is going to, hook me up with the game early for a review. Shout out to Capcom. I'm on their press list. So, and they have always emailed me from time to time, asking me if I want to get this game or give away this game, whatever. So shout out to Capcom, but I'm going to try to get with Capcom and see if they can, sponsor, this giveaway for us. And then Mark, giving away an extra copy, that will help because I'm really excited about RE9. That's one of my most anticipated game of the year. I mean, you guys see me like really hype and excited about this game. I want to play it on PC and I also want to play it on PS5 and, yeah, so there is that. But yo, shout outs to you boys. All right. So yeah, man. So this situation going on, man, with GTA 6, bro, it's like, I don't know. We have a lot to discuss on this whole topic. I mean, hearing reports that the game is kind of like a PlayStation exclusive. And I know some people are going to look at that like PlayStation exclusive. No, in terms of marketing, right? Which we're going to get into. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's put a timestamp on it because I don't want to say all this stuff. And then people are like, oh man, I didn't get to come in the stream. And I get that all the time. Like people will email me and they were like, yo, Marlon, I didn't get to come in the stream.
Oh, no way.
So,
oh my Lord. Thank you.
Yo, Steven with the 5. Let's go, bro.
The wifey already pre-ordered Steel Book of RE9 for Christmas, so Plaza makes sure I'm disqualified from drawing.
Hey.
Folded hands emoji.
Okay. Just remind me. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. You're a good dude, man. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And congratulations, man, on getting the game, bro. Yeah, RE9 is a must play, man. If you grew up like I grew up on the original Resident Evil, Zero, Code Veronica, RE2, RE3, RE4, Outbreak. I mean, I've played all the Resident Evil games. You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil 6, RE5, my man, Chris Redfield, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I mean, RE5. Yeah, Chris Redfield. RE6.
Oh,
Village.
No way.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
If game not ready, then stop giving out dates.
Bobby, thanks for the Hey. That is true. You know what? Let's piggyback off of that though. Like, let's piggyback over that because that is true, man. That is true. I just feel like we're being led on, like they're leading us on, bro. And it's like, okay, first it was May, and then now it's December, and then it's like, bro, like if you guys know, and they should know that, Rockstar is not like a beginner, bro. They're not amateurs. You know what I'm saying? So they should know, yo, we need more time. You know what I mean? So just say, hey, the game is delayed until further notice. I just feel like that's something that they should do. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a delay, don't give us, you're right. Don't give us a date. You know what? Let me put a timestamp on that so I don't have to, so people won't be upset that they missed out on the show and then didn't hear these key points that I'm throwing in. Thank you so much, Bobby. I'm going to piggyback off of you right quick. Hit that like button for me, guys. Get the hype points up on the show and let's get it popping. So let's check this out. With Microsoft, now let's get into sauce right now. Microsoft is notorious for doing this, right? Where they would either give us a release date or they will show the game off too early and then the game don't come out or it gets canceled or, it doesn't meet expectations or whatever the case may be. Microsoft is guilty of this too. And then it seems like Microsoft is learning their lesson now, not announcing a game too early and giving us a date too early and then don't meet those expectations or the game's just not ready. Anything can happen internally. But I just feel like, I don't know, part of me just feel like there's no more delays on GTA 6 at this point. I just feel like this is it. Like this is the final date for the game. And only because it's like, bro, how much more time? But then again, I have to remind myself about RDR2. That game got delayed 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And before it was released. And it seems like it's a pattern with Rockstar. At this point, now it's like, okay, we're hearing this is just rumors. Like this is no confirmation or anything like that. This is just rumors. But I'm just saying, like, it is a possibility that some of what Jason Schreier said is true. You understand what I'm saying? It could be a possibility. But at the same time, it's like, bro, content. Now, the biggest thing that stood out to me on his podcast, on his Spotify podcast, was content not complete. What? Bro, like what have you guys been doing? I understand that Rockstar Games is obsessed with perfection. This is something that they're very obsessed with, is perfection. You know what I mean? They're obsessed with that. But bro, content not complete. Bro, games should already be close to done now. You know what I'm saying? Or be done and in the polishing phase. Bro, they're not even in the debugging and fixing bugs phase, according to Jason Schreier. So I'm like, what? Content not complete? That's the headline right there. Content not complete, bro. And I know we just started the year. I mean, I know they still have a little bit of time, but I just don't freaking know. And I know this is a massive game. I know that there's a lot of things that could go right and there's a lot of things that can go wrong. But you have to understand, the pressure that Rockstar is under. They're under, and I know some of y'all are gonna be like, "Here you go, making excuses." No, sometimes you gotta, put yourself in the developer's shoes to an extent. You know what I mean? No excuses at the end of the day when your game come out and the game is garbage or, game doesn't meet expectations or whatever. But it's just like there's a lot of pressure and I get it. They don't want to put this game out and then piss people off, because if you put the game out and it doesn't meet expectations after waiting for this long, that's going to tarnish their reputation. And apparently, according to Jason Schreier, he also said that there's a lot riding on this one. If this game fails for Rockstar, then that's going to be hard for them to bounce back from, because there's a lot of money. What's it, like $2 billion actually went into this game to develop this game. So a lot of money went into this game, marketing, actors, actresses, you know what I mean? Costs to pay the developers and all this kind of stuff. So it's a lot of money. Right. And there's a lot of stuff riding on this game. But at the same time, you want to make sure that all the animations are, like Mike York said, like a game like GTA 6 on the level and scale of GTA 6, you want to try out a lot of times, during the course of development, you're going to try out new animations. That could be also another thing, too, guys. They want to try out new things to see, oh, let's try this animation. Let's see if this worked. Let's try doing, different side missions. Let's add this new side mission. Let's add this weather effect. Whatever it is that they have to move a polygon around, or they have to do some more level of, sound design, whatever the case may be, anything that requires them to move a freaking pixel, right? is going to cost more time because you got to
Oh,
rig up this,
no way.
do this.
Oh my Lord.
And
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's no
I
hope.
said it in your video post earlier. Rename GTA 6 into Grand Delayed Auto 6. It feels like it's been 6 times and they may as well wait until PS6 if it truly gets delayed again.
You know what though? Hey, hey, there's no hope. Thank you for the $10. You know what, man? You're right, man. You're right. They should change the name to GTA Delay 6. You're right. You're right. If this game gets delayed to 2027, bro, it might as well just be PS6 at this point. GTA 6 might as well be PS6 game. But that's not going to happen. They started the development, and they're finishing the development on PS5 and Series X and S. So, yes, GTA 6 is going to be released maybe 2 or 3 more times before they make another one. And there's going to be a cross-generation version of the game, a cross-generation version of the game for PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox. So I feel you, man. I'm right there with you guys. I'm right there with y'all.
Bro.
Bro.
No way. Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mum's the word rockstar, do your thing.
Yeah, I know. Mum's the word. Rockstar, do your thing. I know, man. Man. I get it, man. Even my cousin, he texted me early this morning. He was like, "Dude, really? 2027?" He was like, potentially for this game to get delayed again. He was like, I don't even care anymore. And I think that's my frustration, bro, about this whole thing is like, man, all we can go off of on this game is rumors. They don't give us enough. Rockstar, and they always do this. And I guess that's one of the Achilles heel to Rockstar, man, is that they don't feed us enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the last time, what was it, like a year ago, whatever, we got, more details, screenshots, this, whatever, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, man, it would be nice to know how is it going to run on the PS5? How is it going to run on the Xbox? How is it going to run on the Pro? It would be nice to see some gameplay at this point. You know what I mean? I feel like if we would have gotten more details on this game, a lot of people wouldn't be so salty. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, at least we get to see the gameplay. At least we get like a 5-minute gameplay or 10-minute gameplay or something. These people will be satisfied and happy. Like, all right, this looks phenomenal. This looks excellent. But knowing Rockstar Games, they're not going to show you anything until when they're 100% confident in it. And I understand that, and I respect that, right? Because same thing with Sony. Sony went from talking a lot about stuff to not so much, to keeping it close to the chest and only talking about it when they're closer to release, only showing you more stuff about the game until when it's closer to release. So Sony is doing that. And I know that pisses a lot of people off with Sony because it's like, bro, man, where is this game? For instance, Intergalactic? We haven't seen nothing on this game. This game's supposed to be coming out 2027. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get to see it this year. But again, same thing with Spider-Man 2. People was getting agitated like, yo, we need to see Ragnarok went through the same thing. So a lot of Sony games went through that same cycle of, we're waiting, or it gets delayed, or we don't hear a pin drop about it. And I remember the whole Spider-Man 2 situation and how pissed off people was like, yo, bro, like what the heck is going on? Like, why haven't we seen anything more about Spider-Man 2? Is it still coming out? Like, what's going on? But back to GTA 6, it's just like, bro, but let me tell you all this though. Another key point, and we're going to go over, there's like a laundry list of things that he actually said. There was one specific thing that was said. You see it in the title that was mentioned that I didn't get to cover in the video. So we're going to cover it here and talk about GTA 6 because it's a lot. So check this out, right? So apparently, and this is no surprise to me. one of the highlight reels of what Jason Schreier said was, this is a big deal for Sony. This is like a PlayStation exclusive for them. They're apparently, according to Jason Schreier, they're not going to launch anything in the blast zone. In other words, nobody will be crazy enough to launch a game close to GTA 6 because it's going to get shredded like cheese. Like it's just not happening. Sony, this is a big deal for them apparently because obviously they have marketing rights. We know this already. Come on. You honestly think that Sony is just going to sit there and not have marketing rights? I don't need Jason Schreier to tell me that. Like, this is evidence from what they used to do in the past. I mean, unless something abruptly changed and Microsoft got it, which I highly doubt, but anything can happen. Come on, like, this is a big deal. And not even just Jason Schreier. We have heard from Tom Henderson. And this kind of, I don't even know, man. This is why you got to take all these reports with a grain of salt. Because remember, I just reported on my man Tom Henderson pretty much saying, hey, GTA 6 is locked in. Remember that? So it's like hearing this now, it's like, wait, what? You don't even know what to freaking believe at this point because and that was like two or three streams ago when I talked about this, where he was like, look, the game is locked in, for the release date. Don't seem like there's going to be any more delays, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, that sounds really good. And then coming from Tom Henderson, now we're hearing what we're hearing from Jason Schreier. So it's like, man, it's a toss up at this point. And we just have to wait for official confirmation from Rockstar Games before we start jumping to conclusions. But this is what we have to work with right now. We have to work with rumors and reports. That's all we got. Right. So we just got to take it with the ocean of salt until we get legitimate information. If this game gets delayed again, at least you're not surprised. At least you were warned. At least you got a heads up like, hey, look. You know what I mean? This game could potentially get delayed again. Now, yes, I do believe that Sony is planning. And this is not even just Jason Schreier. Like, we also heard from Dr. Sirkin Toto. Remember Dr. Sirkin Toto? Some of you probably don't know who Dr. Sirkin Toto is. If, you're on the Nintendo side, he's a journalist. He's very credible. And he pretty much said that, hey, look, GTA 6 is a big deal for Sony. And they have a lot of plans around. Remember Detective Seeds? Detective Seeds was even talking about that too on the development side. Like Sony got, their engineers helping out with Rockstar to make sure that everything and everything, is working out very well from the development side when it comes to the PS5 side of things. This is a big deal. I do believe that wholeheartedly. This is a big deal because this is Grand Theft Auto. So it's always going to be a big deal. But if you are Sony, if you're in the shoes of Sony, you're going to fight for marketing rights. You understand what I'm saying? Because from what we have heard, even from a year and a half ago when I reported on this via video, Dr. Shuriken Toto said, like, look, they're planning on.
No way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
GTA 6 delayed to 2030 with PS6, fire emoji.
Nah, bro. People would flip tables. People, thank you so much, my brother, for 943. That's right, 943. Thank you so much. But people will flip tables if this game gets delayed to 2030. But back to what I was saying before I lose my train of thought. Like I was saying, right? Like I was saying, I'm going to heart all you super chats in a second. Like I was saying before, you have to think about it. This is a big deal for Sony. This is kind of like an exclusive for Sony. They're going to be treating GTA 6 like an exclusive. They have the marketing rights. They're going to be marketing the crap out of GTA 6 alongside the PS5. There might be another price drop. If I was Sony right now and you have a lot riding on GTA 6 right now, I would refrain from going up on the price again on the PlayStation 5. I'm just saying, I understand market conditions, blah, 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 blah. You don't want to go up on the price. You see what's going on with Microsoft right now. Don't follow through that same trend, bro. You want to be careful and know exactly what you're doing. So back to the conversation at hand. If you're Sony right now, man, by the time GTA 6 comes out, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, the game comes out November 19th, right? You want to make sure you have another price drop similar to what you have just done this past Thanksgiving for Black Friday, right? So $350, right? So for $350 and stuff like that, hey, you get to play GTA 6, right? You bundle that joint, bundle it with the with GTA 6 and the base PS5 Slim for $399. What? Oh man, that will be flying. Sony, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are or not, but I'm just throwing you some stuff. You probably already planning this already. Probably already got this like planned down. But I'm saying, think about that. If you are the market leader for GTA 6, bro, you want to make sure the base console is going to be on sale by that time frame, because it's pushing around Thanksgiving, not really kind of close, but it's like basically almost the week of Thanksgiving at that point. So you want to make sure you have a sale going down. The next thing is the PS5 Pro. Oh my God. This is where you hammer that. This is where you hammer it right here. You hammer it till you can't hammer it no more. Here's the kicker. You have the PlayStation 5 Pro. If you want to sell more units, right? Drop the price again. Drop the price again like you did. Maybe down to like $650. Take $100 off again. Right? And by that time, hopefully everything goes, according to plan, we'll have PSSR 2.0. PSSR 2.0 drops. Oh my God, perfect timing. By then, we're probably going to see tons of coverage of GTA 6 running on PS5 Pro with the new upscaling technology. Similar, I feel like what's going on right now with DLSS 4 and DLSS 4.5, I feel like it's probably going to be that kind of jump from DLSS 4 to DLSS 4.5 with PSSR 2. Or it could be a bigger jump. I mean, based off of what Moore's Law is dead is saying. Bro, this is your meal ticket, Sony. If you are the marketing leader for this game, this is your meal ticket. This is your meal ticket. You don't want to screw it up. You also want to make sure that you continue to work with Rockstar. If the rumors are true, if the reports are true, which I do kind of believe them in terms of the development side of things, you want to make sure you work with Rockstar as much as you can. Work out all the kinks. Make sure the PS5 is being pushed. The PS5 Pro is being pushed. Make sure you have faceplates to go. Man, this is a big deal. This is like double, triple, quadruple overtime for the industry. Like, this is the time where you rake in the most. This is the time where you're going to ship the most consoles. So regardless, even if the game does get delayed again, okay, they have up until March of 2027, apparently. So, hey, maybe it might be another small delay. Who knows? Maybe by 2 months, maybe by 3 months, it comes out early 2027, early next year. Okay, whippity-doo, which I don't see that happening. I'm still standing firm. Hopefully prove me wrong on this one, but we will see. But yes, Jason Schreier is saying that it's like a PlayStation exclusive for Sony. And Sony is treating it that way. So if Sony is treating this thing like an exclusive, then you got to go all out. You got to go all out. No, bro, this is the biggest game of the entire gaming industry. This is like the finals. How often do you get to make it through preseason, go through the season, then go through playoffs, and then go through the finals? How many teams get to be successful enough to make it to the finals? Not a whole lot. You got to be the best of the best, bro. You got to be the best of the best. So what I'm saying, that's GTA 6. GTA 6 is the final countdown. GTA 6 is it, bro. That's the game. So if you want to sell as much units as possible, if you want to maximize toward, man, this is like you finally raking in the big dough. This is like you finally raking as much as you can, because yeah, exclusives and stuff like that don't rake in as much console sales or console shipments as much as exclusives as much as third-party games does, right? As much as third-party games does. But this is the biggest of them all. So if you're Sony right now, right? You're gonna try your best to iron out all the kinks, make sure everything is done, even if there's another delay. Hey, still try to assure people that, look, man, this experience is waiting for. Maybe we need to hear something from Sony too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, guys, hey, blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever. If you have marketing rights, you need to say something too. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you need to. I'm just saying, like, start getting people hyped up, because this is how this stuff works. You get people hyped up and excited for something, they're going to be all over it. Because right now, for a lot of people, they're like, look, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting on this game. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm to the point now, man, F it, screw it. And I'm hearing from my cousin. I'm hearing from other people in my family. Man, I'm tired of waiting on this game at this point. I'm like, you still gonna buy it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm tired of waiting on this game. It's just so people are just getting like frustrated and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, this game is gonna be worth the wait. Now, let's go ahead and let's knock out a lot of the stuff that we need to be talking about here, because we kind of on a little timer here, and I want to be able to get this thing done before we get into the rest of the meat and potatoes of this. But I'm right there with y'all, man. I understand where a lot of you guys are coming from. You guys are upset. You guys are just kind of like, man, Marlon, what kind of crap is this? Why is it that it's taking them so long? You know what I mean? And if you put yourself in Rockstar shoes, bro, you will understand, like, yo, this game is gonna take a long time for them to, continuously working out bugs, working out glitches, trying new things, and refining things in the process. So let's go ahead here, guys, and let's show you what's being said here. All right, so as you guys can see on your screen, let me make myself a little smaller on here so you guys can see. Hit the like button for me. Let's go over this, and I want to go over this with everyone live so you can see what's being said here. So this is also multiple reports on this one at this point. So we do have the game verse here, and Insider Jason Schreier shares new details. So GTA 6. Now, this is the first bullet point right here. Sticks out to me like a sore thumb. GTA 6 is not content complete. It's like, bro, at this point, content should have been completed or close to be completed. But hey, you know what? It is. Thank you so much for subscribing, my brother. But it is what it is. All right. Now let's move along here. Now, the next thing here, November release is uncertain. Oh, my God. This is where I have to agree with Bobby Cook and all the other, all the rest of you guys. Stop giving us release dates, bro. If you're not certain. If this is true, this is bullcrap. November release is uncertain. Even Rockstar isn't 100% confident. Wait, what? Like, this will piss anybody off. If this is true, if this carries any kind of weight, bro, this will piss anybody off. Why are we getting release dates? Why are you giving us false hope, right? If you're not 100% certain, like, I don't know, man. When I saw that, I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me right now. You literally got to be kidding me. Okay, let's go ahead and let's keep it pushing. Third bullet point. This date feels more real than fall 2025 or May 2026. Yes, definitely. The November 19th release date feels more realistic to me. I'm gonna just keep it $150 with you boys. It feels more realistic to me. It feels like a time frame that is we're gonna get the game. Finally, we're gonna get the game. Now, the fourth bullet point says missions are still being finalized. Content is still being added and cut. See, that's the part I did not see. I told y'all. I specifically just said that. You know what I mean? I have beginner's experience on game development and stuff like that, because I remember I told you guys I was getting a full ride year. This was probably like 15, 16 years ago. Full ride to go to Brown's College for game design. So I kind of have a little bit of idea of how, and I was messing around with like 3D Max and stuff like that. So, kind of get my bearings going on game development. So I kind of have a little bit of understanding. Plus, I used to do animations, work with the String Genie Bros. So I kind of have a little bit of understanding. But yo, I believe that part right there. Missions are still being finalized. Content is still being added and cut. Now I do believe this. Why? Because I heard it from multiple sources, and a game like this, come on, adding, new stuff, removing new stuff, old stuff, whatever the case may be, trying out different missions, added missions, removing missions, considering one of the biggest criticisms to,
no
GTA
way.
5 was,
Oh my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's the Series S fault. You know this, we know this.
oh, nah, bro, nah, we don't know nothing. Listen, we ain't gonna stir no pot. We ain't gonna make no assumptions. We don't know nothing. All right, my brother, we don't know. So we ain't gonna point fingers at something or someone if it ain't so. You feel me? That's not what we do here, man. We ain't gonna point no fingers at no Series S, because we already know we ain't trying to get that smoke right now. We ain't trying to get all that heat on us right now. We ain't trying to get the Xbox boys on us right now, because them boys are gonna break the line and they're gonna be stampeding over here, and we ain't got time for all that shenanigans. You feel me? So we ain't gonna be making no assumptions that no Series S is the problem, because if it is a problem, you would probably have been heard about that by now, my brother. So hold on to your horses just a second, all right? Because, so this is how we gonna do this today. You feel me? I know you're probably joking around, but nah, man. Seriously, I don't think so at all. But check this out, though. So missions, we talked about that. Now, the fifth bullet point is bug fixing phase hasn't fully begun yet. I do believe that. Because, again, unless this whole thing is a big contradiction, missions are still being finalized. Bro, how are you going to be in bug fixing phase if missions are not finalized? Come on. This is facts. You don't need to be a game designer. You don't need to be a game developer to understand how game development works. You don't need to be Einstein. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. You don't need to be Dexter's Laboratory to understand this. Like, bro, if missions are not finalized, then how the heck are they going to be in the bug fixing phase? Like, they're just not going to be in the bug fixing phase. Bug fixing phase is when everything is finalized or near finalization. Then they go through and, check all the bugs and glitches and make sure everything is, good to go there. So of course they're not. This is common sense. Of course, bug fixing phase hasn't fully begun yet. Duh, because they apparently, according to what Schreier is saying here, is that missions are still being finalized. All right. So let's move on to the sixth bullet point. And it says right here, Rockstar, listen to this right here. Rockstar won't settle for anything less than perfection. Come on, this is facts. That's facts. I'm sorry, that's facts. Because, look, everything that Rockstar makes, bro, is gold. Like, literally almost gold, if not near gold. Every game that I can remember. Bully. Come on, guys, help me. Bully. Manhunt, freaking Max Payne. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know RDR2, gold. Y'all know this. Come on, y'all know this. Especially the older stuff, Bully and freaking all the Grand Thefts that we have had. RDR. Look at RDR2 right now. People still to this day going back to RDR2. Right, and playing it. Anytime we get new graphics card, watch when the new 60 series graphics card come out. What game are they going to be playing? They're going to be playing GTA 6, but they're also going to be showing RDR2. If we don't get we're not going to get an RDR3 anytime soon. But I'm just saying, like, Rockstar, they're all about perfection. They're obsessed with perfection. That's why they're Rockstar Games. You know what I mean? That's why they're one of the best in the industry. All right, let's go through 7. So Take-Two's entire stock hinges on GTA 6. I also do believe that too, because there's a lot of bet on this game right now. And this game is going to break records, no doubt about it. So there's a lot riding on this one. For sure, 100%, for sure. All right, let's go to 8. All right, say they would rather, look at this, they would rather delay again than ship a compromised game. I also do believe that. They would rather delay the game, guys, than ship you a compromised game. Yeah, 100%. You sit there, as much as people are pissed off, they know people are pissed. They know this already, but they're going to have to make it up to us. They know they have to make it up to us, doing all this waiting and people are being antic and all those kind of things. Like, you have to make it up to it. You can't release a broken game after 10 plus years, bro. That's worse. That's the worst thing that you can do. People would not like you. People would hate you like a dose of poison. You know what I'm saying? So, Vital Drip. What the? Oh my God. Man, God is good. What?
Happy 2026. Hope all is well. Keep doing your big one, brother.
Yo, shout outs to Vital Drip with the 10 Goku, brother. Great to see you, man. Oh man, literally, this brings me to tears, man. My mind was running on you last year, man, and I was like, man, I hope my brother is doing well, man. Yo, I don't forget kindness, my brother. Thank you so much, man, for all your contributions to our community, for the merch. You know what I mean, that you have given me, man. I still rock this merch, the merch that you have given me to this day, man. So I hope all is well, man, with your son and your wife and everything, man. God bless, my brother. Great to see you back, my brother. You're a legend, man. Thank you so much for the $10, man. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here grinding. You know how it is, man. One love and God bless. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. So yeah. So let's try to end this off now. So 9. All right. Take-Two's fiscal year ends March 2027. So there is some buffer. So in other words, their fiscal year ends in March 2027, right? So March 2027 is when that ends, right? So they have that time frame, you know what I mean? What's that, like 4 months? Like, yeah. Like 4 months from obviously the initial release, right? From November and stuff. I guess you could count maybe 4 or 5 months. So they have a little buffer. That's what he's talking about right there on, on a release window there. So if they need more time, I don't think it's going to go past March 2027 from what I'm understanding here. So there's that. And then look at this. Whoa, look at this one right here. Number 10, PlayStation is the main platform. And let's stop right there. This is not the first time. OG said, so Rockstar said next year, 2027. We just got to wait, brother. So the last bullet point, number 10, PlayStation is the main platform. Sony is planning heavily around it. I believe that. We have heard it from so many people in the industry that this is the case. I do believe that's the case. I mean, from the very beginning, from the PlayStation 2 days, I remember Sony had a deal with Take-Two, a deal with Rockstar with exclusivity, and not even just exclusivity, but even with PS5, having, marketing rights and stuff like that with certain content and whatever the case may be. So I am not surprised. This is a big deal for Sony. So Sony is literally going to be pulling out all the stops on this one. They're like, bro, this is our bag. This is our big bag. Like, we're not fixing to screw this up. This is how we make money. You know what I'm saying? We got marketing rights. This is fixing to help us push like as many PS5s and as many PS5 Pros as we possibly can, right? Not only that, but DLC content. Sony's going to be all over the GTA Online stuff. Man, it's going to be crazy on the market end and the different things that they're going to be doing and incentives and points and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So, and different missions and exclusive to PS5, blah, blah, blah. I do believe that they have a lot of things that they have behind this game, pushing this game, because of that. So unless, like I said, unless Microsoft beat them to the punch and Microsoft is like, nah, we're having marketing rights this time. I could be a possibility. We never know. You never know. You can't just bank on just one thing. My dad always say, you can't have tunnel vision. You got to see everything around you. You know what I'm saying? So who knows at this point? You never know. Microsoft could have marketing rights. But hey, we'll see what happens. But as of right now, yeah, you can't help but think that why would Sony not have marketing rights? I mean, what? You don't have the money? You had the money for GTA 5. Why can't you have the money for GTA 6 to have marketing rights? Come on. Now, we're not done yet. I told you there's a few things. Now, look at this. Shout outs to MBG on this one. Let me retweet that. Give proper sourcing. So you guys tag me into this one. Shout outs to my man. Who tagged me into this? Cheeto. Cheeto, thank you so much, my brother, for tagging me into MBG's tweet. Full credit goes to MBG on corroborating on this. So he said, this is Jason Schreier talking. It's kind of like a PlayStation exclusive. GTA 6 is going to quite literally be the biggest thing to ever happen to PlayStation. I mean, think about it. What else does Sony have that can, I mean, duh, like this common sense. I don't need Schreier telling me this, like, duh. this is common sense. Like, Sony don't have anything else that's going to be on the magnitude, on the scale of GTA 6. So if they have marketing rights for this game, if they're treating this like a PlayStation exclusive, then you doggone right. You know what I'm saying? And then right here, he took a screenshot of the Reddit post, and it's titled with a rumor, Jason Schreier on GTA 6. PlayStation is the main platform, which we did cover earlier, for the game. It's kind of like a PlayStation exclusive, and I suspect that Sony is planning its entire calendar. Listen to that. Its entire calendar around GTA. They will not release anything within the blast zone. So in other words, let's simplify this bad boy for you boys. In other words, you don't want to be anywhere in the blast zone, in the radius of the release of GTA 6, unless you want your game to be shredded, unless you want your game to be Death Stranding. You see what I'm saying? Unless you want your game to be DOA. You feel me? Come on, you should know this, guys. Come on. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot. This sucks to hear this report, but this report is not facts. So we're going to treat it as a rumor, and we still got time. Guys, we got 11 more months. All right. So let's not panic. All right. I'm doing this for my mind as well, too. Like I'm trying to condition my mind into thinking like, look, bro, just take it easy. You know what I'm saying? We got 11 more months, before the year is out, and anything can happen. You know what I mean? Rockstar, Take-Two, they have the manpower necessary to get this game out. You know what I mean? And do what they have to do. So we got to do right now is keep our fingers crossed.
No way.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
At OGPS5, go sit down somewhere.
I'm done with y'all boys. Why y'all, bro? Come on, man. What? Come on, bro. Come on. Y'all gotta just relax, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all take it easy, man. It's all love here, man. It's all love. Why y'all beefing, man? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beefing. Look. I know a lot of the talk, right? I don't even have to look at the chat. I know you guys. A lot of y'all probably saying, "Chop me Kiambada." I don't even know if you guys know what that means. That's a Jamaican slang. So when you say "Chop me Kiambada," meaning that, man, forget this game, bro. Forget this game. Some of y'all are like, "Chop me Kiambada." Me can't bother with this game, man. Me tired of this blood. Listen, me, now make me cuss bad word up in there, so man. Me tired of this game Rockstar, me tired of waiting for this game. Me tired of the delays. Me tired. Just delay the game till PlayStation 6, Rasta. No bother come out with this game, Rasta. No bother even think about it. How many times now y'all gonna delay the same thing over and over again? We tired of this, man. Come out with the game now, man. If you're not gonna come out with the game November 19th, 2026, just forget about it. Forget about it. And just put the game upon the PlayStation 6. Allow the game to be a launch title for the PlayStation 6. Stop wasting our time. But I hear you guys. I know y'all are upset, man. But guys, this is just a rumor. You know what I mean? And I've been burnt so many times. You know what I mean? By rumors, bro. I got marks. Believe me, literal marks. You know, well, not verbatim marks, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I got internet scars, you know what I'm saying, from rumors. So I'm speaking to myself and I'm speaking to y'all. Let's just treat this as a rumor and let's just pray that this game comes out November 19th. All right. Now, I'm going to give y'all one last joke and we're going to move on to the next topic. One last joke, okay? And promise me you're going to laugh. Promise me you're going to laugh on this joke. Now, I'm going to turn on my Jamaican accent, all right? I mean, let's get Jamaican on this one. So check this out. The only time you need for worry is when Rockstar Games come out and put out a tweet and say, the game is delayed till further notice, or the game is delayed till 2027. Then at that point, your backside bonyo like a pepper. So I hope you guys understand what I just said there, okay? So let me simplify it in American language for you, okay? So the only time that you need to worry, all right, is when Rockstar put out a tweet and they're like, look, the game is delayed till further notice. We need more time. Or the game is delayed till 2027. Then at that point, your backside will burn you like pepper. But until then, let's just hang in there. All right, let's just remain optimistic. Let's just hang in there. Okay, so let's just be patient and just hoping our box sides won't burn us like pepper. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on. Hit that like button if you are enjoying the show. I don't like what I'm seeing on the vote so far. 45% of you guys are saying I don't care anymore. Ouch. So in other words, toilet flush. I hear you guys. But promise you, when this game comes out, man, it's going to be one of the greatest games ever made, period. We got 74 more minutes to go before this new game plus showcase. I kind of want to stream this for you guys. So let's hang out and have some fun today. Okay. All right. So let's move along. Can't wait to get to the Q&A, man. So let's talk about this major Xbox Direct. Me no care. Hey. Hey, I see you. There's no hope. Me no care. Me no care about GTA 6 no more. Me no care.
Oh, no way. Oh, my Lord. Thank you.
You're killing me, Marlon Jamaican mode. Smiley face emoji.
Bro, I feel you guys. Me no care. Rasta. Me no care. Hey, you care? You still care about GTA 6 coming out? Me no care. All right, brethren. All right, my youth. You know what I'm saying? All right, my youth. Me hear you, my youth. Me hear you. Loud and clear, my youth. All right. let's talk about this Xbox showcase. Yeah. All right. So this is a game that I'm really excited about. And this is why I say, man, I want Microsoft to remain in the space, bro. This is why I love Microsoft. This is the part of Microsoft that I do love the most, man, is these events, bro. Starting off the year, boom, right there in our faces, man. Boom. So Fable, massive. This is a game that I'm looking forward to the most, man. Says we have been working on Fable for a really, really long time. It's time to show you more, much more. Tune into the Developer Direct at 10 a.m. PT, 6 p.m. GMT on the 22nd of January for our first deep dive into the game. Hashtag Fable, hashtag Developer Direct. And then right here from Microsoft, as you guys can see, it says it's officially Developer Direct season. Join us on January at 10 a.m. PT for an exclusive look at Fable, Forza Horizon 6, which you see me have in the thumbnail. And then also Beast of Reincarnation. So yeah, we're going to be seeing that. But according to another report, hold on to your seat, guys. Hold on to your seats. All right, hold on to your seats just a little bit here. So, according to Shinobi 602, now Shinobi has gotten some things right in the past, okay? And corroborated by MBG, Insider Shinobi says Microsoft has a secret fourth game for the upcoming Xbox Direct. Wait, what? Are you surprised? So, we're seeing three games, right? That is going to be there. So Forza Horizon 6, Fable, and Beast of Reincarnation. So apparently, Shinobi is saying there's a secret fourth game. Xbox Game Studios plus Bethesda plus ABK. Whoops. All Obsidian. Wait a minute. Oh. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Oh, man. Guys, there ain't no laughing matter on this one. I'll take an extra game. Bro, you know, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I would have loved to see Blade. I'm sorry, man. Give it up for Blade. Let me see some fire emotes for Blade, man. Come on. Fire emotes for Blade. Fire emotes for Blade. Fire emotes for Blade, man. Let me see that in the chat. Let's get it. Come on. Fire emotes for Blade. Let's go. Yo, Blade is a game. I'm going to tell you right now, that joint is going to be fire, bro. I trust Arcane, bro. That game is going to be fire, man. That game, I'm telling y'all, when we see gameplay on that, hopefully, if we don't get if we don't get to see it now in this Xbox developer showcase, it's gonna be like Summer Game Fest. I would say between Summer Game Fest and that Xbox showcase that we're getting in June, I would say we're probably gonna get to see it there. And I am truly excited for this, guys, because I think this game is gonna be phenomenal. I think it's gonna be exciting for a lot of people. Yeah, I'm hyped, man. So let's dig into this new Game Plus showcase. There is some games that's supposed to be confirmed to be there. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this. And I guess I can get like live feedback from you guys if y'all are going to be interested in this and stuff like that. So let's if y'all going to be interested, because I've never heard of this showcase before. But there's a lot of games that's supposed to be shown here. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at all the games. I believe they're saying 45 games. So I think it starts at 3. And it's 45 games in total. So that's a lot of freaking games. So let's take a look at it. All right, shout out to my man Kami 13. So basically, right here, the new Game Plus showcase premieres tomorrow at 4 p.m. ET. Confirmed titles include Crimson Desert, The Blood of Dawn Walker. Yo, this game right here looks absolutely insane when I saw it the last time. So we're probably going to get a little bit. No, is it the same game? No. But no, that game, no, if it's not that game, there was a vampire game. Maybe I'm mixing it up. But I remember seeing this game, I think either at the Game Awards or was it Summer Game Fest last year or maybe at Sony State of Play. I don't even remember at this point, but I think I remember seeing this game. Avowed is going to be there. Atomic Heart, Grounded 2, The Cube, of Pelion, and then also the Eternal Life of Goldman. And then we have the Division 2, Towerborn, and where the winds meet. I wonder what we're probably getting. Like maybe some, but Crimson Desert for me though, I will definitely say is a expansive Horus Reborn. Yeah. I don't know. Like, and obviously they're gonna have more, but Crimson Desert, bro, I'm excited to see Crimson Desert. I think Crimson Desert is March, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like March before we get that. So, but yeah, man, there's that one. I don't know if you guys are interested in looking at that showcase, but there's all the confirmed titles that are confirmed to be there, and then there's gonna be more as well. So yeah, there it is, man. We got our first, gaming showcase for 2026. So there's that. And let's move on to our next topic at hand. Let's get to let's get to the 60 series at this point. So yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, as soon as you get a GPU, man, you start hearing rumors about the next one. Like it's kind of crazy right now. So this is coming from videocards.com. Update according to Copite 7 Kimi, RTX 60 should launch in second half of 2027. So yeah, and apparently it uses the GPUs are going to be using GR20X Rubin series. So that's crazy. That is actually absolutely insane. So I think that man, 2027, bro, that's crazy. That's right around the freaking corner. Holy bro, that's crazy. 2027? 2020, bro, that 6090 is going to be like that 6090 is going to be like $4,000, $5,000. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. Like, yo, that freaking 6090 is going to be about $5,000 at launch. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. Like, bro, all this stuff we're hearing right now. Oh my God, dude. So apparently some quick assumptions about NVIDIA's new Rubin CPX, quite similar to the GB202, with some obvious changes to the GPCs. Looks like it has full raster units. Oh my God. Full GPU with up to 256 ROPS. Could this be the RTX 6090? Even though Rubin was supposed to be AI only, bro, that's crazy. 256 ROPS. Oh man, that's crazy. This thing is gonna be a monster. I actually thought the 5090 was gonna be a monster. Like this thing, oh my Lord. So basically, the typical expectations of the 60 series, or maybe even the 6090, is expected to be around 30%. I mean, we didn't see that this generation from the 4090 to the 5090. That was not a 30% jump. So I guess from the 30 series, from like the 3090 to the 4090, that was basically 30%. But dang, bro. So you're talking about 2027, but obviously that's not confirmed yet. So who knows at this point? Like maybe by the end of this year, we'll probably learn a little bit more about the 60 series. I know some people skip, skip these GPUs
no
because
way. Oh my Lord.
I don't know, man.
Thank you.
20,000.
$5,000 MSRP equals $6K plus real consumer price.
Straight up. A 60 series, yo, aunt. Bro. A 60 series, you want? 60 series, you're gonna get. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive, man. It's gonna be very, very, very expensive. And so I would say CES maybe 2027. But with all the RAM stuff going on right now, if the RAM stuff does not calm down by, say, later this year going on, if we don't hear reports about that, then it might, who knows? It might be 2028. We just have to wait and see. Maybe CES 2028 or maybe before then. But yeah, man, this is going to be insane. And obviously, knowing, so that's going to be the name of the series of the like how they have Blackwell and Ada and Ampere. So this is going to be called Rubin, basically. So that's what the new GR02 is going to be called. It's going to be called codename Rubin. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. I'll tell you one thing. Stuff is going to be expensive as heck. He says 6090, 1 terabyte VRAM. Shoot. Bro, this thing is going to be, bro. We got 32 right now. I mean, what are we going to get? Like 48? I don't know. Like, who needs that? But you have to also understand, I'm expecting a jump too in the VRAM department on the 6090. Only because of AI. The AI bros, they need as much VRAM as possible. So the 6090 could very well have maybe double the VRAM. You know what I mean? And obviously, as a gamer, you wouldn't buy the 6090. You know what I mean? Because unless you just got money like that. You know what I mean? But you're not going to really use all that VRAM. I mean, heck, we're not even maxing out 16 gigs of VRAM right now, let alone 32. Like, which I think they said the PS6 is supposed to have like 32 gigs of VRAM. At least that's what we're hearing. But yeah. New Wolverine update. Wait, what? New Wolverine update? I didn't see anything on Wolverine. Are you joking? You joking, right? But yeah, guys, we're gonna stream the new game plus plus showcase for you guys. So if y'all interested in watching that with us today, we can stream that. And so we're in the Q&A just for right now. Are you guys seriously, legitimately saying that there's updates on Wolverine? Nuh-uh. Bro, if there's a legit update, I will make a video on that, bro. Wait, where's it at? Oh, I didn't see any tag from you yet. Tag me into it, man. If there's anything about Wolverine, I want to know. I want to know, bro. I want to know. It said the Jetson Orion. It says Nano Marlon. It's great. Nice. I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying it, man. It said Marlon, the 6090 RTX DLSS going to look sick. Insane graphics. Imagine RE9. Oh, yeah. By then, we might be getting another Resident Evil game at that point. But, shoot, who knows? It could be September. Really? I don't even see a tag from you. Hold on. Wolverine. Hold on. Let me look it up, because if that's the case, I'm making a video on that. Bro, Wolverine is gonna, man. See how the news. Oh, I see it now. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I see it now. Oh shoot! Rumor Wolverine Marvel's Wolverine will likely release in September. Are you what? What? Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Oh, it's coming from Jason Schreier. So okay. So it makes sense because if GTA 6 is coming out in November, then yeah, Wolverine can't be anywhere close to GTA 6. Marlon, you're right. So it has to be September or August. I don't need Schreier to tell me this. Marlon, yeah, shoot. I know you're like, man, Marlon is nuts, bro. That's common sense. Why would Sony launch and hello, like what he was saying in the blast zone? The blast zone is launching Wolverine right into the blast zone where it can get hit and damaged and shredded like cheese. Because let's face it, bro. I'm excited about Wolverine, but it ain't no GTA 6. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I love Wolverine. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but truth is the truth. So September, it will be a perfect time. Yes. September will be, I do believe it's probably going to, if GTA 6 does not get delayed, that's the key thing that we have to understand. We still don't know yet. But if GTA 6 does not get delayed, September would be a really good time to stay away and give it enough time. Give it a good, cool 2 months. If it launches like early or maybe end of August, who knows at this point if GTA 6 is still coming out. End of August, September, early September. Give yourself enough time on the market to sell because freaking GTA 6, you do not want to be in that zone, bro. You do not want to be in that zone or else it's not fixing to be good. McShawn says, yo, Marlon, did you see that post that Insomniac Games posted just a few minutes ago talking about Resistance? Oh, they probably just teasing us. I'm going to look at it right now. They probably just teasing us, bro. Let me look at it right quick. They just teasing us, bro. They are just teasing us. At this point, they're just teasing us. You know what I mean? They are literally teasing us at this point. All right. So Insomniac Games. Man, they're just teasing us, bro. They're just teasing us, bro. Oh, Resistant. Oh, come on. Yeah, oh, come on. You guys are falling for this. Come on, man. This is banana in the tailpipe. Come on. Come on, bro. Man, this don't mean nothing. New year, same winter. Resistance 3, PS3. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. That means nothing. All right, that means nothing. You think that means we're getting Resistance 3? Oh, Lord have mercy. No, sir. No, I understand some of you guys are hype and excited. Not gonna happen. All right, guys, we got 54 minutes before the New Game Plus showcase starts. Guys, don't get your hopes up. Been there, done that. Got my hopes up plenty of times and got burned in the process. Don't listen to all those shenanigans, guys. Come on, man. I have faith in y'all, boys. I have faith in y'all. I love you guys so much. Are you crazy in your brain cells, guys? Come on, man. You honestly believe that means, oh, yeah, Resistance. We're getting Resistance. Nope. You ain't getting a doggone Resistance. Now, the only thing that you can't resist is Wolverine and GTA 6. There you go. That's what you need to resist. Or what you can't resist, I should say. What you can't resist. Yeah, you ain't getting no Resistance. Come on. But we do need it, though. You know what I'm saying? We do need it. We definitely do need it, bro. We definitely do need it. So come on, like, you should know this, bro. I can't resist GTA 6, bro. I can't. There's no resisting that. You know what I'm saying? I can't resist Wolverine. Come on, you should know this. Come on. Come on, you should know this. Oh yeah, September. I know. There's a lot of games, guys. There is a lot of freaking games dropping, man. There is a lot of freaking games dropping. So we got to be ready, y'all. We got to be ready. We got to be ready. We got to prepare ourselves. Like Kratos said, prepare yourself, boy. You know what I mean? You got to prepare yourself, guys. You got to buckle in, lock in, get your hearts right, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? And get ready, man. It's definitely going down. You know what I'm saying? I know some of us waiting on resistance, your box side. You ain't getting no resistance, bro. Listen. A resistance you want, resistance you get. Understand, boy? Man, what's next? Insomniac Games is the freaking GOAT. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, the freaking GOAT. They've been carrying this generation on their back. Oh my God, Naughty Dog, get on this track. You're whack. As a matter of fact, you're keeping us waiting out in the cold. Come on, man. We tired of all the bull crap now. Intergalactic with a bald-headed chick now. Bounty hunter now. We need some gameplay now. You left PlayStation fans out in the cold now. Understand, man, this is ridiculous. Viscerous. Understand, look at the graphics. It's so beautiful. But understand, we've been waiting so long. I'm tired of waiting, dog. Yeah. So for those of you who are holding on to a ray of hope for resistance, it's just not happening. Okay? It's not happening. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's not happening. Okay? Hey, Steven, thank you. Detroit Become Human has sold over 15 million copies. Yay! More enough reason for them to make another one. More enough reason for them to make another one. You feel me? More enough reason for them to make another brand. I can't tell you how many times I've finished that game at this point, but yeah. Wolverine ray trace blades are no match for GTA. Hey, you're right. You're right. Hey, you're right. Switch 2 16% lower than what Switch managed during the last 8 weeks of 2027 in UK. Interesting. I thought it was doing well in the UK. Interesting. Yeah, me too. I am excited. Guys, we have 49 more minutes before the showcase starts. So don't forget about shout outs to Mark, man. I just realized that Mark made that comment. Only Mark can make that comment, bro. 49 more minutes, boys. Get hyped, get excited. Let's get it popping. We're doing it. You said, bro, so will you be given any Switch 2 versions? Yeah, whenever it does come out, I'll probably do another one for Switch 2. Yeah, we'll try to see if we can squeeze it in. The new game plus showcase that I put in the title. We're supposed to be getting 45 games, remember? Unless if you guys don't want me to stream it, I don't have to stream it if you guys don't want. I don't have to stream it if you guys don't want. Yo, Wicked Ninja, what's poppin', baby? What's going down, baby? What's poppin'? You're the man, bro. How you doing, sir? Happy New Year, man. I haven't seen you in a while. You want it? Yeah, just let me know if y'all want it in the chat, man. If not, then we can just end the stream at our regular time. So yeah, but Crimson Desert is supposed to be there. So, hey. It's called New Game Plus. New Game Plus. I just talked about it earlier. They're supposed to be showing off 45 games. Crimson Desert's gonna be there. The blood of Dawn Walker, Atomic Heart, Avowed, Grounded 2, a bunch of games supposed to be there. So if you guys don't want me to stream it, that's fine. Like I said, I never heard of that event before. So I've never heard of that joint before. Oh yeah, for sure. I got you boys. He says I'm happy it's being delayed for my PS6 next year. Oh, okay. Man, y'all still, let me see in the chat right now. Y'all still thinking that GTA 6 is gonna get delayed? I don't think so, man. I'm trying to hold the fate, man. I'm trying to hold the fate. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally trying to hold the fate. That's all I can do. I'm just trying to hold the fate, man. He said, bro, have you heard anything about that new 2D Castlevania, 2D HD or 3D Castlevania for Switch? No, I have not heard anything. I hope that's the case. I really hope that's the case, to be honest. I really hope that's the case. It doesn't even matter at this point. I just want to play it, fam. Hey, I know. Hey, I hear you, brother. I hear you. I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I am right there with you. Believe that. I'm right there with you. Marlon Wolfenstein 3 is in the works. Oh yeah, I saw that yesterday. I meaning to talk about it. We'll squeeze it in the show tomorrow. Just remind me about all of it. It said no game has a chance against GTA. No one will release anything around any concrete GTA release date. Yeah, unless they're crazy. Let me heart all these super chats. Thank y'all for y'all super chats today, man. Appreciate y'all boys. Let's get it popping. Thank you guys for y'all support today. Because of you guys, we're 100% fan funded. And because of y'all support, man, we're able to do these shows, man. So one love and God bless. Big up yourselves. Let's see here. Hip hop gamer said before the gen started that Insomniac was possibly working on Resistance. There was a PS5 website that directed you to a Resistance page around 2019. Yeah, I really hope we get that though, man. That would be freaking dope. Oh yeah, Gears. Yes, I hope so too, man. I really hope Gears comes out this year, bro. Because if Gears don't come out this year, man, yeah, that's gonna hurt a little bit. But hey, you know what? If it gets delayed, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? It's kind of like, what are you gonna freaking do? He said, looks like the best place to play GTA 6 is on PS6 next year. RIP PS5. Hey, man, OG, I love you, bro, but let's not jump to conclusions, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's not jump to any conclusions right now, man, because for all we know, the joint could be still coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. said Gears E-Day gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, Gears E-Day is gonna be nuts, dude. I can't wait. Let's see here. So we got, bro, I would like to see a 2D HD remake of Castlevania from the NES on Switch 2, bro. Yeah, me too. Me too, brother. Me too. He says, wait, ready for Wolverine coming to PS5 fall 2020. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for Wolverine, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get it. Mom spaghetti. Let's get it, baby. You know what time it is. Hey. Says Sony better hope Wolverine isn't DI. Oh, Powers, Spider-Man 2. Oh God, I can't with you, bro. You guys, man. Hey, man, we just gotta be patient, my boys. We just gotta be patient, man. That's all we can do at this doggone point. You know, just be patient, right? He says we already know Wolverine and Phantom Blade Zero are definite. I am good in the hood. Definitely, bro. Yeah, you already know. I'm down. I'm down. Definitely freaking down, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like I told y'all boys, like, this is what it is, man. This is what it is. Also, Resident Evil and Pragmata will have DLSS 4.5 support. Yeah. Yep. I saw that. I saw that. It said all right now, y'all keep put a Russian rock star. If y'all want, y'all gonna be the same ones when the game release. Yep, it's gonna go GTA 6, GTA Buggy 6. Yep, that is true. That is true. And I've said that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Pragmata. I've tried the demo, and it's really good. Yeah, man, that is kind of crazy. Ah, man, that is kind of crazy, bro. That is crazy. But like I said, I try to tell you boys, like, you know, you just got to do what you got to do, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You say, I see PS Plus, your PlayStation Plus monthly games for January are available now. Yeah, I did talk about that in a couple streams ago. It's all right. So are they dropping the PS6 handheld bundle with PS? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a separate thing. Who knows? Maybe they might have a bundle, but I don't know. I think it's going to be separate. It's going to be its own thing. Silent Hill F, I have not played Silent Hill F yet, so I can't recommend it because I haven't played it yet. I said, did y'all see what Jason Schreier just said? What did he say? Oh man, I did not, bro. Last year y'all said the best game. Hey man. Yeah, there's a showcase. Yes. New Game Plus showcase. It's going down in 38 more minutes. 38 more freaking minutes. 38 more minutes. If you guys want to see that, we can do that for you guys. If y'all are interested. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. I might as well for you guys. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a Rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the Visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Bobby Cook, what's poppin', baby? He said Marlon for the 6090. Oh man. Bro, I don't know if it gets any better than the 5090 at this point. You know what I mean? Like, but hey, you know, we gotta try to see what we can get and what we can review. So say can I get my flowers please? Cause I told y'all PS6 dropping next year, and now GTA 6 is delayed for GTA 6 is delayed for PS6. Flowers please. Nah, bro, you get your flowers. You'll get your flowers, okay? When we see PS6 release in 2027, then I'll give you your flowers, all right? And remind me, God's willing, remind me, my brother, remind me. You know I'm good for it. Yeah, this is the first event for the month. I'm fingers crossed, my brother. Fingers crossed. I really hope. I'm really hoping for the best at this point, you know. Optimus says 6090 The Witcher 4 like butter. Oh yeah, dude. Like butter. Like butter. You ever heard that saying? Oh man, I can't believe it's butter. I'll let you use your car down payment for GPU. 6090 you want, 5,000 you pay. Hey Mark. Hey Mark, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Yo, shout outs to Mark, bro. Shout outs to Mark, man. Shout outs to Mark. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, Mark is a legend, man. Shout outs to Mark, bro. That is so perfect though. Because I don't know if people realize this, bro. I don't know if people realize this, but bro, these GPUs cost as much as a used car. I mean, a good used car. Like, I'm not even joking at this point. Like, when I say car down payment or a good used car, like, I'm telling you, $5,000, for $6,000, you can get a decent used car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you, Mark is right, bro. Mark is right. Like, bro, like, this is not a joke. Like, stuff is getting expensive out here. Plus what we just heard recently, like, bro, like, come on. From what we've been hearing recently, you know, stuff 5090 is going upwards of $5,000. You know what I could do with $5,000, bro? Man, I wish I had just $5,000 just to, bro. What, bro? That's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of freaking money. You know what I mean? You don't have that kind of bread. $5,000, bro. But I know for some people got that bread, so. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing for them. Some people got that kind of bread. Like, and if that's you, bro, if you got it like that, man, God bless you. You know what I mean? But think about that. $5,000. $5,000 freaking dollars. Man, you walk to your box side, Bonia. Hey, I got something funny for y'all. This is something me and my dad always joke around with. Yo, you walk to your box side wall, Bonia. Oh shoot, I can't stop laughing, bro. Yeah, man, you walk to your punch, drop off of your body. A 6090 you want? You walk to your box side wall, Bonia. Walk to your body, Bonia. Woo! Like a pepper. Oh God, I can't laugh no more. This is too much. I can't do this with y'all today. Like a pepper. It says, where is your Spider-Man PS5? Bro, I still have it. I still have the plates. I just took it off and put these white ones on, but I still have it off. You say I'm over here laughing my head off, bro. I'm telling you. Yo, yeah, you think I saw? My dad would have said, you think I saw $5,000 ago? You walk to your punch, drop off of your body. Woo! Oh God! I can't. Box side, Bonia like a pepper. 30 more minutes, guys. 30 more minutes in this piece, son. Walk to your body, Bonia. I see you know about Matuka's pepper. No, I've never heard of that one before. There's no hope. Oh man, Marlon, bring back blowout. Yes, this year definitely. Yeah, we're bringing back blowouts this year. Yeah, definitely this year we're bringing it back. Talking about $5,000, boy. You walk to your body, Bonia. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. Like a pepper. Like a Peppa Pig. Yeah, some of you boys are gonna be like, oh my God, bro, I can't take this no more. This is too much pepper. Like a pepper. Like a pepper. Like a pepper. Like a pepper. Pepper in your backside. You want 50-90? You want 60-90? Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Here it comes, feel it, feel it. Here it comes, feel it, feel it. Here it comes, come on. You say you want 50-90, say you want 60-90. You know you got a granny, you know you gotta freaking get it, cause the pepper coming right in now your backside with it. So if you ain't a rich kid, oh shoot, I can't. I am done for today. How much more time do we have? I'm over here trying to entertain y'all. We got 28 more minutes to go before the event start. You say you will not be able to use food stamps for a 50-90. You say you didn't like your Spider-Man. Oh no, I like the plates. They were on there for a long time, so I just wanted to switch them up. They're yeah, I have them in here. Yeah, I still have the Spider-Man plates. I just took them off because I just wanted to go back to the OG look to the OG PS5. You feel me? But nah, I still have it. Sony sent me those plates, man. So yeah, we still got them. They're still here. And let me see how much more time do we have. We have 27 more minutes, guys. I want to see Crimson Desert. It says, box side full of pepper. Got you singing here. He says, come the hot stepper. Oh, God. A 59, a 60, 90 you want? Here comes the hot pepper. Let's run that back. We just being goofy right now. So your daddy told you, you say you want the 50, 90. You say you want the 60, 90. Then your daddy told you, he said, stop, son, stop it right now because you can't afford it. You about to walk to your box side bunny. You about to walk to your box side drop off. Come on, don't get me started. You know you can't afford it. You're a little broke boy and you're in my roof. So don't destroy this boy. Here comes the pepper. Here comes the pepper. I'm silly, bro. I'm silly. I can't. I gotta stop. I gotta stop being goofy, bro. East, what's up, baby? Here comes the pepper. Man, y'all see that? The pepper is incoming, y'all. 60, 90 you want? Sorry, you won't be able to use food stamps on that one like Mark said. Mark is telling the truth, man. You can't use food stamps on this one. It said, Marlon, you the 60, 90 man. Nah, man. Man. 60, 90? Nah, bro. I can't do a 60, 90, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can, but shoot. I don't know, man. Hey, you know what? You know what, Bobby? I'll leave that to you, man. You are the 60, 90 man, not me, man. Not me. You are the 60, 90. What you said? Someone put this in the chat. Oh, it says Ubisoft. Thank you so much, my brother, for putting this in the chat. Ubisoft has closed its Halifax studio and claims the decision is unrelated to recent unionization. 70 roles are affected at the Assassin's Creed Rebellion studio. Oh, Lord. Oh, freaking Lord. So around 70 employees losing their jobs. Lord have mercy, bro. Yep, another studio closure, right? Yes, the event is starting at 24 minutes. 24 more minutes. I don't know how long it is. I heard somebody said 3 hours. I hope not, because I'm not fixing to sit here for 3 hours. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It said GTA yo want, GTA yo get. He said, bro, you said are you a Dragon Quest fan? Nah, not really. Not really, Dragon King. I haven't really been big on big on Dragon Quest since like PS2. So you said 3 hours plus. I hope not, bro, because I'm not fixing to sit here for no 3 hours. I'm sorry. I say, hey, Marlon says, for example, Spider-Man 2, remember when Insomniac released the game and it has so many bugs and people was calling it Marvel's Bugman 2. Yup. He said, don't want that to happen to Rockstar. Yeah, definitely. 23 more minutes, guys, before it starts. Hey, Bobby, you're the man. Bobby, I'm a new name for you, man. 60-90 man. You're the 60-90 man, bro. Bobby can afford to buy everybody in here a 60-90. Bobby and Mark Bobby and Mark is the 60-90 man. You know what I mean? Big high rollers, you know, Mark and Bobby Cook. Mark and Bobby Cook are the high rollers. You know what I'm saying? Or the high rollers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's the 60-90 man. The gaming event. It's starting at 22 minutes. It's called New Game Plus. Showcase is going to be having a whole bunch of new games in there. You say you got, see? I got two 60-90s pre-ordered. See? I said, what you got? See, I ain't got nothing, man. That's what I'm saying. You and Bobby Cook are the 60-90 guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already got the 60-90 on lock, man. You're already testing out prototypes and all that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you guys are the real MVP, man. Yeah. You guys are the real MVP, baby. Sean, big. Oh, there goes another millionaire. There goes another millionaire. Hey, make room for the millionaire, man. Yo. I want to be like Sean. Yo, I want to be like Sean. Listen, I want to be like Sean. Pockets all swole, dressing up like Sean. Big high roller in Hellcats. Glass house, got a butler, take his name out your mouth, man. He's so gangsta, up to his grill. Johnny, dang, ain't got nothing on him. So I wanna be, I wanna be like Sean. I wanna be like Sean. I wanna be like Sean. Yeah. I wanna be like Sean. I wanna be like Sean. Yo, I wanna be like Sean. Pockets all swole. Got so much girls, he don't know what to do though. Understand, man, he's filthy rich. Buying private jets. Man, he ain't a snitch. We talking about the 60-90. He already got it. He's a big baller. Shot caller. He's a big baller. He's balling. Oh shoot, let me stop. Nah, Sean, you're the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like Sean, baby. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like Sean. Oh, you got MacBooks, bro. You already know what it is. You're the greatest ever, man. Say, hey, Marlon, you're in Dallas. Say, I might need something from Micro Center. Oh, no. I'm like, bro, like 6 hours away from that. I'm not even close to a Micro Center around here where I live. Like, I got to go out of town to get to a Micro Center, bro. It's crazy. Said GTA yo on, GTA yo get. GTA yo on, GTA yo get. GTA 6 canceled. No, it's not. Where's the 60-90 crew at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Where's the 60-90 crew at? Come on, man. I want to see that. Where's Sean? Big money Sean at, bro? Sean is the man, bro. Sean, you are the man, bro. Sean, you are the man. You already got the 60-90, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Said Marlon, I wanted to ask you, what size TV do you have, and what type of model is it? It's a G4. It's 55 inch. 55 inch.
Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm reading a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, 'cause when you're gone, I miss your face.
Hey, this is Sean's wife right here. Hey, guys, this is Sean's wife singing right now. Listen to her.
Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lies. It's our own door. Bring it right back to me, baby. I know my heart wants more. Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies. It's our own. I never wanna give you up.
Y'all hear Sean's wife?
Way too much.
Hey. Dang, Sean. Man, I didn't know your wife could sing like that, bro. Jeez, man. Yeah, congratulations to Sean. I try to tell you, man. That's why I want to be like Sean, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like Sean, bro. This is why. This is why, bro. This is why. You know what I mean? I want to be like Sean, bro. This is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The man's wife can sing, bro. Let's go, man. Unreal, bro. Jeez. Shout outs to Sean, man. I want to be like Sean. Straight up. This is I was asking because what's better between Samsung, the LG, or G4? Because I have a 55-inch Samsung, and I hear that if you get a bigger size, you get a better performance. Pause. Yeah, I mean, the bigger the TV, the better the experience. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Samsung, LG, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the one that I have here is a 55-inch, and then I have a 65-inch in the back cave. So the bigger it is, the better the experience. The bigger the TV, the better it is. It's a New Game Plus event. It's going to be showing off a lot of games. I did cover it earlier. So we're getting close to it right now. We have 15 more minutes. They're going to be showing. Let me tell you the games. Crimson Desert. We're going to see Crimson Desert. The Blood of Dawn Walker. Atomic Heart. Avowed. And there's like the Division 2. Tons of other games. So yeah. And tons of new games. So yeah. I've never heard of this particular event before, and I guess they're supposed to be having some free keys and oh, this is started by Luke Stevens. Oh, so Luke Stevens, that's a content creator, right? Sounds like a content creator, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he helped build this event up. So yeah, so that's that. But yeah, I will see what's up with this, man. Like I said, make sure you guys hit the like button. We're gonna be streaming this right now. Yeah, man, let's turn up. Let's turn up, boys. Let's turn up, man. 14 more minutes. We just jamming out. You know, we want to be like Sean and all that. So yeah, baby. We trying to be like Sean. You feel me? I'm excited for Blood of Dawn Walker. Yeah, I saw it. That was the game that I initially saw, and I was like, man, this is crazy. Let's get it. Yes, sir. What's up, SG? What's up, man? B Marlin? Nah, man, I want to be like Sean, man. Sean is the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, Sean, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sean, when am I going to get the album, bro? He said, what's good, Marlon? Just found out my friend passed away from depression. Oh, man. I am so sorry to hear that. Turkey, what's up, brother? How you doing? I am so sorry to hear that, Jose, man. May God rest he or she's soul. So sorry to hear that, bro. Lord have mercy. Starting off the new year, I'll be keeping you in my prayers. Jose. Prayers up for Jose, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. I really am. Stay strong, man. Stay strong. Keep praying, my brother. Don't let go and have faith. Said Marlon, so I have most of the specs because I got a better model. The only thing that's a disappointment is that I don't have Dolby Vision. And I hear that Dolby Vision makes it, I mean, it all depends on certain content. I mean, for me, HDR is better than Dolby, in my opinion. It just kind of all depends on the content that you're watching. Codarius, my brother, I haven't seen you in a while, man. Codarius, what's up, man? What's up, brother? Sorry, yeah, man. That's so sad. We have 11 more minutes to go. 11 more minutes to go. I'm so sorry for your loss, man. That's a big blow right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a big blow. And I'm really sorry for your loss, man. I really am. You know, especially if it's a close friend or something like that. So I try to tell you boys, man, live every day as if it's your last, man. Because when you do that, bro, you live in your best life. You know what I mean? You're living your best life. And just try to keep pushing, man. Depression is real out here, bro. It's real. And this is why I try to tell you boys, you got to stay in prayer, man. We got to pray for each other. We got to care for each other. We got to lift up each other. Can't be fighting amongst ourselves, bro. We just got to keep pushing towards a brighter day, towards a better day. You know what I mean? Straight up. Let me check on this this poll here. So we have 367 votes. I said, how do you feel about GTA 6 possibly getting delayed again? So we have 29% of you guys said, I am still waiting patiently. 46% says, I don't care anymore. Jeez. 16% says, waiting for Rockstar update. And then 8% of you guys still hype. I don't believe this poll. I'm sorry. I don't believe that poll at all. I still do believe that you guys care, bro. I still do believe that you guys care. You know what I'm saying? I still do believe that you guys care. You know? Straight up. But hey, that's you guys' opinion. So I have to respect it, you know, but I still do believe that, you know, that you guys still care about GTA 6. I said GTA 6 is going to be the best game of the year. Yeah, man, definitely. It will be, man. Like I said, all we can do is let them cook, bro. Let them cook. That's all we can do. Let Rockstar cook. Let them do their thing. Because if we rush them, we going to regret it, bro. We don't want another cyberpunk, you know, situation. We don't want another cyberpunk situation happening again. Like that. Definitely not. Definitely not. We don't want another cyberpunk situation happening. You know, we definitely don't want that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had a 5090, I would care. Hey, I feel you. Some of you guys don't even have it. Oh, let's hit y'all with a flavor real quick. One more before the show starts. Check it. Turn me up, DJ. Turn me up. Turn me up. Come on. Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. Hey. Check it. Come on. Yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yo, I'm beating my chest like I'm King Kong. Who's next? Play the b-ball, main. I'm the greatest. I'm shooting in the ball. Come on, get on this thing. The microphone, man. Ring a ding ding. Oh, it's my shorty ringing at me, my wifey. Stinging like a bee through the freaking bee like Muhammad Ali. Chin check, you rearrange the place. I'm running that place. Going to the human layer. Man, I see you later. Peeling off in the Hellcat. Come on, baby. Yo, I'm smashing, I'm dashing. I'm going on a rampage. I'm mentally insane. I'm breaking it like carrots of You know who's behind this. Understand, man, this best lyricist. Pulling up in the big Tonka truck, holding up both lanes, man. You know what's up, man. I beat my chest like I'm King Kong. Who's next? Play the b-ball, man. I'm the greatest. I'm shooting in the ball. Come on, get on this thing, the microphone, man. Ring a ding ding. Oh, it's my shorty ringing at me, my wifey. Stinging like a bee, through the freaking bee like Muhammad Ali. Chin check, you rearrange the place. Who's running that place? Hey! Hey! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go, baby! Bars for you boys. Bars, bars, bars! Hey! Let's go, baby.
Generating that much power.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Blazer says this freestyle is better than some of today's music. Hey, thank you so much, man. That I'm gonna just tell y'all, spoiler alert right now. I'm gonna tell y'all this right quick. That song is gonna be on the album. So I'm just giving y'all a little taste of that song. But that song is gonna be on the album, man. That song is gonna be on an album. So stay tuned, man. I know you guys are gonna love the album. I'm thinking about 10 tracks. I'm just gonna keep the album simple, probably about like 10 tracks for you boys. And we're dropping it this year, man. We're dropping it this year. We're dropping the album finally this year. I don't know what place, what number on the album that I'm gonna place that track, but it might be. My wife said she wanted a particular song that I made for her at number 1, so it might be number 2 or number 3 on the album. I'm still trying to decide, but that song is gonna be on the album as well. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. You said Marlon burnt my headphones. Hey, that's a good problem to have, though. That's a good problem to have. You know? Thank y'all, man. He said, can I get on? I got you, Sean. Sean, you family, man. You family. I got you. I got you, man. Breaking news. Rockstar said the PS5 Pro is through and through struggling to run GTA 6. So they delayed it for PS6 to ensure better sales on a more powerful hardware. That's funny. That's funny though. He said, I had to order some more headphones just now. Oh, man, that's a good problem to have, though. Oh, shoot. 4 more minutes before the event starts. Y'all know how we get down, man. You know, I had to, like, bro, they have 5,000 people waiting right now to watch this event. So 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes. That's why I just said I had to give y'all that song. The last thing that I'm giving y'all for today is that song, and we get into this event, man. You know, I had to get y'all boys hyped up. You feel me? One more freestyle. Oh, man. Just for Sean, man. Just for Sean. Just for Sean's sake. You know what I'm saying? Just for Sean. All right. Let's give you one more, man. Let's give you one more. Let's give y'all one more real quick. Let's go. Check it. You know what time it is. Listen, yo, sitting on the moon, hungry kid without a spoon. I don't even have a clue where the next bread come from. I'm sitting in the back ready to watch a cartoon. No TV, no picture, no HD. I'm sharper than a Vizio TV. Do things my way, pedal to the floor, chick. You better do it my way or the highway. Cause I gotta do whatever I gotta do to make this cheddar. Feel the pain, I'm like Max Payne, slowing down the time like a Path of Neo. Hit the red pill, the blue pill, whatever, homie, gotta do it. Because I'm the best you ever heard. All these other rappers are so absurd. I'm dirty, jerseying it from the freaking east. The block is so hot, I have chicks dropping to their knees. Whatever I gotta do to make this money. You already know this boys is looking funny. Hey, let's leave it right there. Hey, let's leave it right there. We got 2 more minutes. Let's leave it right there. And that's also another song. I'm giving y'all a sample. I wrote that song back in 2015. So what you just heard was a song from 2015. That song is going to be on the album as well. So stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You say you should do it with hip hop. Yo, Hip Hop Gamer is my brother, man. I love hip hop. Actually, I've freestyled a couple of times before in front of hip hop, and he was like, "Dude, you got bars." Like, no joke. Like, no joke. A long time ago, like when we was at E3 together, and we were staying in the same hotel room. Me, him, Red Infamy, his camera guy, and a couple of others. Like, we were sharing the same hotel, like, because we had, like, multiple beds and everything. Yo, let's go. No Hope. Let's go. With 1:40 to spare. And helping us with this giveaway. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at God today. Good. Look at this. Knock us down to 44. Let's go. Love you, big bro. Appreciate that, man. Everybody with gifted sub, make sure you go to the community tab. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. Let's go, man. Let's go. Love my dog, man. That's my dog. Like Smokey said on Friday, that's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Oh, my bad. Wait, I thought he dropped how much we were at before. Oh, so it's 45. My bad. I thought we were at nah, I probably was tripping. Let's change it to what is this I'm getting? My bad. Oh, it was at 49. Yeah, so we just got 5, so it is 44. Yeah, it is 44 because we just got 5. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. You guys ready for the event, man? We about to big up the screen right now so you boys can see what's going on. We about to big up the screen for y'all. Wait, live in 54 minutes? Are they joking?
Hunting.
Oh, I'm about to say.
People who only play games for achievements are so low on my totem pole.
I was about to say. I'm about to say, y'all stop playing with us, bro.
Or multiple playthroughs.
Multiple playthroughs.
Alright, you're good.
Sorry.
I was about to say, bro. Like, wait a minute. Hold up. Here we go, boys. So are you going to be aura farming Leon X Sanity and Resident Evil Regum? We'll see. Luke, we'll see. He said leave them double cross like Faith, turn Christian, Marlon balling on your boys, no rock, still efficient. Yo, there you go. That's my brother Sean. That's my brother Sean, man. Let's get it. Love you, Sean. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. We out here. There's no hope. I love you, bro. I love you. I love you, man. I love you, man. I love you. Big ups to There's No Hope and Sean, man, and Big Money Mark. 6090. The 6090 crew. The 6090 crew. Where's 6090 crew at? Let me see some 6090 fire emotes in the chat. Where the 6090 crew at? Come on, man. 6090 boys, where y'all at? Hey, Bobby Cook, one of the 6090 boys. Hey, you know what? I might make that a shirt too. 6090 boys. I might make that a shirt, bro. 6090 boys. Where's the 6090 crew at, man? Bobby Cook is a part of that too. 6090 boys, where y'all at? Let's go, baby. Hey.
Welcome to the
Shouts
New
to
Game
Bobby
Plus Game
Cook.
Showcase, a new initiative built by creators who love games for what they are and not just the games that pay to have them promoted. First up, I'm Hunter. I'm normally behind the camera across gaming and esports events, and I work on social accounts for a ton of different games. My favorite
Bobby
games of all
Cook
time would
again.
probably be RuneScape, Dark Souls 3, Leaf Green, Black Ops 2, and
Let's
Star
go,
Wars
Bobby
Battlefront 2.
Cook on
Then we have
fire.
Jake Lucky, kind of the point where gaming, esports, and streamers collide. If you look at him for too long, you'll start to wonder why his neck is so long, and if you look at his Twitter for too long, you'll wonder how much Nadeshot paid him to tweet clips of him every single day. His favorite games of all time are RuneScape, Age of Empires 2, Halo Infinite, Jumpstart Adventures with Bodley, and CSGO. Next up, Luauty. A streamer with a hatred of spoons and a love for dragon sex, Lua probably has more personality than the rest of us in her pinky. Her favorite games include Baldur's Gate 3,
6090
Cyberpunk
boys.
2077, XCOM 2, Witcher 3, and Mass Effect. Then, Luke Stevens, the mind of a critic with the heart of a fan. Luke breaks down games to their DNA and really looks at everything a game has to offer. Where our brains might be smooth, his is nice and wrinkled. His favorite games of all time are Elden Ring, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Last of Us, Witcher 3, and
Optimus,
Batman
you funny,
Arkham City.
bro.
The fifth and final
Bobby
in-person
Cook.
member this year is I Am Rob.
6090
Rob came
boy,
from
what's
the
up?
hell of making Call of Duty videos to the other hell of platinuming games. His favorite games of all time are Witcher 3, Halo 3, Batman Arkham City, X-Men Legends, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not to be confused with Call of
Cooking
Duty
on hot
Modern Warfare
grease.
2,
There you
or
go.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Then our final member is Blue Thunder, the man who is always spotlighting the next hidden gem before anyone else sees it coming. He just had a beautiful second child that luckily takes after his wife, so he's not here in person but was a major part of the showcase. His favorite games of all time are Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2, Elden Ring, The Last of Us, and Metal Gear Solid 2.
Together, we're pressing.
What are you trying to get at Micro Center?
Feel conversational, authentic, and transparent.
We are here to celebrate what actually excites us. Incredible worlds, creative devs, and stories behind those games that we love so much.
There's no paid placements, no marketing scripts, just pure passion and excitement for what's coming up in gaming.
You can expect a wide range of content, including new trailers, fresh gameplay, developer interviews, behind-the-scenes content, and even some updates to your favorite games.
So sit back, grab your drink of choice, and let's dive into some of the games that we think are worth your attention. This is the New Game Plus Game Showcase.
Yeah, also, who picked the name?
New Game.
It's a work in progress.
Wait, what's the name of it?
New Game Plus shows the showcase.
New plus
of-
the game plus the showcase.
Have we trademarked that yet? 'Cause I don't-
Oh, God.
Well, we have cups.
We
That's
already
most of
got
it.
the cups.
Sick name.
The cups are done,
We
dude.
might have to cut our losses.
There's no changing it up.
Cheers.
Perfect.
I don't know.
And it's great.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys, so first up, we have three awesome games. We have Blind Descent coming from Owlcat. We have Deep Dish Dungeon coming from Behold and Raw Fury, as well as an exclusive interview with the Don Walker creative director.
Oh, yeah, I think so, Luke. I think so. Yeah, it's starting. Yeah, tax return coming. Yes, sir. I said PS6 put in PS5 Pro in ditches because we don't like no snitches. The hardware is vicious, more powerful than a Pro. When the PS6 drops, all Pros gotta go to the dumpster. Hey, I see you, OG. Yeah. This is it, El Unico. Man, look at this PlayStation 6 graphics. Wow. Oh my God. First ever PlayStation 6 graphics. Holy freaking smokes, y'all. Wow, I'm blown away, man. Wow. Guys, look at the 6090 graphics. Bro, look at the path tracing and the ray tracing. Look at the cobwebs. Bro, wow. Man, PlayStation 6 graphics is absolutely incredible. Holy freaking smokes. Whoa, let's go, baby. Wow, this looks absolutely dope, man. Woo. Oh, here we go. The Blood of Dawn Walker. Wow, PlayStation 7 graphics. Let's go, boys. Holy freaking smokes. PS7, baby. Woo! Sony! Let's go! Sony cooked on this PS7 game.
Dawnwalker is like a special kind of being in our IP. It's neither fully a vampire nor a human. It's something in between. What this means is basically that you, as a Dawnwalker, you have underwent a transformation. You used to be human. And now, during the nighttime, you do get all the powers and the difficulties of being a vampire. So you get the blood craving and so on. But during daytime, these powers are dormant and you still have to eat. You have all the weaknesses of a human, right? But also the perks of being human. One of the things that is unique to humans in our IP is being able to use magic, so casting spells. The Dawnwalkers are not very commonplace in that IP. They are very, very rare, rarer than vampires. So you as a Dawnwalker are kind of special in this regard. I would say the short-term things that have immediate impact on the character development are you have to feed on, either animals or humans on blood suddenly, right? So you get these cravings, you get these like weird, eerie experiences that you didn't have as a human. Francis and his clique of vampires actually caught him on his low point when he was vulnerable. He has used specific traits of vampiric blood in order to cement his position in the valley. Because, as you might imagine, having a bloodsucker as your lord might be a tough sell. However,
what y'all think about the combat, guys?
Sick and dying in thousands. Actually, it doesn't sound as such a horrible thing. He tries to kind of distort the religious beliefs in order to install himself as a savior of the valley. We do explore this in the game, so you might see, like, for example, statues erected to Francis, new iconography shown in the local cathedral, for example, and in the castle and so on. There is this whole cult of personality he builds around himself. So he basically shows himself as something better than the old order, right? We do have a mechanic tied to shrines that are erected across the valley. And Francis puts a lot of attention to kind of twist them to his own image. And these do have a functionality. When you play the game, we have assigned specific functions to them. Generally speaking, one of the things we wanted to achieve in this game is to have Francis being this active antagonist. In a lot of games, the antagonists are out there to be defeated, but generally speaking, you have free reign, you do your own thing, and it doesn't really,
You're watching a movie on VHS.
How they approach you. In this game,
God,
what
Mark.
we wanted to do is to have Francis react to your actions as you, complete different activities throughout the valley, as you maybe undermine his operations and so on.
It's kind of like his seal of approval.
Exactly. So it's like, so basically, the way you can think about it is like the more you do in the valley, especially if you undermine Francis, you will gain notoriety. The more notorious you are, the more edicts Francis will pass in order to thwart you. So, for example,
man.
He might send out more
Top shelf. You're not blown away.
Roads and villages,
I feel you, man. I don't know. It just don't look as polished as I was expecting it to. I don't know when it's coming out though, but
your ways of
it's not. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not something that I gotta play day one.
And each of them is designed to kind of twist and change the general open world gameplay. It also has benefits. There are factions in the valley that dislike Francis, so the more notoriety you gain, the better standing.
He said,
with
"Nah,
them
bro,
you
I'm
get,
not."
Like they actually like that. There is a number of plot lines that you can follow if you want. You can also cut them off because we have added these systems.
There's
where,
no hope. I'm
for
done with
example,
you.
You might lose control over Cohen when he's a vampire if he was hungry. You might kill off some important
Combat
NPCs,
looks
and then
average.
the plot line just cuts off basically, or you get some alternative version. There are some ways to enter the castle in the open world.
It's
you
pro
can
and
ignore
heads.
these side plot lines. You can level up Cohen and decide to attack the castle on your own, right?
Out of curiosity, is there romance in the game?
Romance, yes, of course. We do have romance options, yes. We didn't delve deep into like with whom yet.
Okay.
And I'll leave that for the future to talk about. However, yes, you can expect to build relationships with characters. Like I said, there is like one main goal, very varying ways to get
Seems
to it.
the same as
These different
Fable.
ways that you pick will impact what happens with Veil Sangora in the end, and it's all up to you. And I think I really recommend experimenting with this stuff and having fun with it.
First one, Blind Descent, Martian, Survival, Co-op,
Yo!
Adventure.
Gives me Subnautica.
Shout outs to C
In the best way
Hendo.
possible. I really like it, but like more with land exploration.
Yes, sir. C Hendo. God bless you, bro.
We're also
Thank you so much, man, for the 56 months, my brother. God bless you.
But I also,
Hope
my
you and the
first time I
wife and,
saw
and your
Martian
son's
land
doing
was
great,
No Man's
man.
Sky.
Love you.
That's obviously like a
Working, man. We working.
maybe a
Yes,
reach
sir.
for expectation wise, and definitely a tall task. But when I heard Martian, I thought No Man's Sky-esque.
Like you said, a lot of survival games, but I think it's popular right now, and I'm hopeful that a lot of them do it right. But this is like going underneath Mars and has aliens. It looks interesting. I like it.
I'm intrigued about the variety of ecosystems and aliens and plants that they bring up.
Well, like you said, it's popular right now because people like them. And so they share a lot of things mechanically, but for me, it's usually the vibe. And this one has
Oh, yeah. James Bond.
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
That's why I
Marlon
wonder
gonna
how
have
that gameplay
James
loop
Bond
goes, like how
suit
far down
for
can you go?
007.
What kind of biomes are you experiencing as you continue to go down?
I might have a
And like you
suit
said,
for that
with survivals,
gameplay.
We see like a lot of the same loops. So how can they?
Are there trees you can cut?
Yeah, like again, we're gonna talk about it a lot, but if you can cut a tree down, I'm good for survival games. I'm like
at that point.
I'm the target. I'm the target audience.
Then we have Deep Dish Dungeon, co-op dungeon crawling, a survival game, handcrafted dungeon. You gather resources, cook to strengthen your party. You can party up with friends. I'm excited for it.
Speaking of vibes, this thing is a vibe. Like, I don't know what you'd call that art style, but whatever it is, like injected into my
kind of
veins.
retro, right?
It's like pixel art, but then they also have like some voxel type tech for digging and breaking things. Whatever it is, I like it.
Voxel type?
Lionel, let's go, man. Welcome back.
That's big word count number one of the day.
Shout outs to
When I see
Lionel,
that, I'm very
man.
basic. I'm like, that's got to be some form
Appreciate
of pixel
you,
art,
Lionel.
which is
Welcome
definitely
back,
coming
brother.
I feel like we're seeing more games.
God
kind of pull
bless,
back
man.
That old viewer, that old like Minecraft.
God bless you,
pixel
Lionel.
Art, whatever
Love
you,
you,
wanna
bro.
call it, voxel.
Yes,
view.
sir.
I will be honest with you guys. While you guys are talking about pixels, I'm thinking I hope I can kill my teammates in funny ways. So sure, we'll go with the pixels.
Yeah, we were
I
watching
freaking
the
quit.
trailer together, and the first thing she was saying was like, "Hey, how do I kill those I'm with?"
I mean, I have to imagine it's a dungeon crawling game about cooking in the dungeon. Surely you're gonna be able to accidentally poison yourselves.
Do you think you can get like bad ingredients on purpose to murder your?
007 voiced by Marlon.
So I wonder though.
So y'all
with it
seeing
being,
how
like,
these
in
people look
dungeons,
on screen. That's
like, if
how
they're gonna have an
PS6
in-game proximity
graphics is
chat
gonna
kind of
look.
thing. It's one of my favorite things in games like this when
That's
you're like walking
funny.
through and you can hear your friend off in the distance. I wonder if they'll do something like that.
The Lethal Company
effects
where they're like,
Okay, now I'm on board.
Like screaming.
Friends, for sure.
It'll be
like,
great.
Me and Jake gonna be in their edition in that dungeon.
Cooking dungeon crawler sounds
Across the room, I'm
dope.
like, Rob, you there? There.
I'm dishing, baby. I'm dishing.
I'm dishing.
Making
Can you bring the carrot?
What are you making?
Lasagna.
Yeah, no, but it looks very promising though.
Next up, we have Dawn Walker. Lua had a crazy conversation with her creative director. Single player, vampire, RPG. It looks incredible. I think the 30-day system is awesome and, like you said, gives weight to things. And then the whole
Like, there's so many decisions you can make.
What I find really interesting about the game is that Cohen, the protagonist, is half vampire, half man. And even though, like, all of that sounds great by itself, there's even another layer where at night, of course, he can use vampiric abilities that he doesn't get to use during the daytime. His combat's different. He's not using a sword, he's using claws. And then in the daytime, of course, there's NPCs walking around, and there's, you know, maybe patrols going around that aren't there at night, but then there's different ones at night. So
And you can use magic as human. You can use magic as a vampire.
Yes, and basically what they're trying to do is to not just have the time be an element of certain actions to take it forward, but also whether you're playing in day or night, quest lines play out completely differently. Because people are in different spots, their behaviors are different. This person may be asleep, so you can't talk to them.
Have
but
different
somebody else is
abilities.
there. Exactly.
Well, The Witcher 3 is my personal favorite game of all time. So, and this is former Witcher 3 developers working on this, and so much of that charm was prevalent there.
The music.
The music, just that soundtrack in the short little snippet we saw there, I felt it.
I love that simple separation between day and night and different things coming with your character.
That's got to be like the coolest part of it.
Yeah, because it's got to probably tailor to your gameplay of like, I got to wait to make this choice during the nighttime versus during the daytime where I can use certain abilities or different combat styles. I love that part of it.
And so I could foresee a run through, like a play style where you're playing only at night for missions. You're just doing stealthy vampire stuff, and you're eating people, or you're drinking blood rather, not eating people. I don't know. But
whatever you want.
The dark run through versus like the light run through in the daytime. The vegan.
Oh God, I can't. I
Which has one of those vegan.
Vegan sped run, Don Walker.
Yeah, vegan achievement.
Sponsored by Beyond Meat. The fact that they revealed a little bit about more Brinsis the Overlord is also a system.
Yes.
He really talked a lot about systems that they have not spoke on yet at all, and didn't with us either.
Like the edicts. As you go around the world trying to find your information, you can side with different people, and depending on what you do, you can make the Brensis quite upset. So he can start making laws and rules to stop you from progressing in a certain way.
I also like that Brensis as an antagonist is not just like pure evil, doing all sorts of horrible stuff. Like he is helping
What's up, Lionel?
people in some ways.
Said, what's up, Marlon?
in order
Looking forward to
get control
007
of them,
First
but he's,
Light.
like, curing them of the plague. Like, he
Phantom
offers them
Blade
something they're
Zero.
getting
Hope
elsewhere.
Grand Theft
So he's
Auto
doing
6
that
doesn't
stuff,
get
but
pushed
there's
back to
nuance. And that
2027.
Typically makes
Same
for
here,
really,
Lionel.
really good stories.
Same here, man.
And
Hoping for the best.
Never a clear cut, good or bad.
Yeah, because I bet you there's going to be a moment where it's like
one
you
of
could
the
stop
charms.
it, like his influence in an area. That means they're going to die of the plague. So it's like, do you let the bad guy do the thing that you're trying to stop him to do, or?
And it's also about perspective. These people were ruled by a very tyrannical leader before. So even though Brent is a vampire, to them, he may as
it's
well
worth it.
be a savior, right?
For the next section, we have 3, again, I'm gonna have to not say incredible games every single time, but we have Prologue, Go Way Back from PlayerUnknown, Beautiful Light from Deep Worlds, and Project Shadowglass from
It says,
Starhound
why are people
Studios.
saying 007 First Light is going woke and they lost interest? What? Oh God. I swear they think everything is woke.
An infinite map generator with.
I haven't seen anything about that,
So
to
you
be
have
honest.
a survival loop, which is pretty hard.
Whoa!
To the weather tower, we
Wait.
give you a map and a compass and not much else. Some basic survival mechanics, and it's a game against yourself.
Oh, never mind.
And kind of the decisions you make. Then we also have just objective survive, which is just.
Oh my
see how you
goodness.
can
This is
last
like a
in
game
the
called
world,
Firewatch
and,
from back in the
free
day.
roam for those that just like a hike. The differentiator, or the thing that makes a difference, is that we can generate essentially infinite maps of
He
8
said,
by 8 scale. Like, we have
do
the map
you
editor
like
in
the
game and
OG
stuff like that,
Resident
but we want
Evil
to be able to
4
give you
or
the ability to give a deep link
the
to someone,
remake
so I can
of
just send you
4?
an HTTP
I like the
link
OG
that
and the
starts up
remake, to be
game,
honest.
loads a map and
I like
seed,
both.
and I can share stuff I've built
To be honest.
with you with just a link, right? So it's kind of Go Way Back is just, it's a technological experiment that, or proving some technology we've developed. It's no longer an experiment, it's in production, so it works. But it's also going back to my love of survival games and those kind of emergent, just, I'm not giving anyone missions to do, it's just get there, and how you get there is fully up to you. Basically, if you play the same scene,
Oh, Red,
you get the
gotcha,
same
gotcha.
weather, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you
you're
get the
talking
same
about the
cabin layout,
showcase,
and you
right?
maybe get the same loot. So you and
Or are you
4
talking about
friends
007?
could technically race to the weather tower. As soon
Yeah,
as
yeah,
they're first,
they
because
can.
you're the
They have
same
time.
condition.
That's probably
And
why
when
they
we don't
delayed
have
it.
multiplayer yet, you have this kind of asynchronous.
Benny B,
multiplayer,
what's up,
As
baby?
long as you can share the seed with people, and I thought, wouldn't that be a cool thing for events? where you have 16 streamers and see how long they can survive in objective survive mode, right? Or
Oh,
so
about
you can race the
007.
weather
Gotcha.
tower
Yeah, I haven't
quickest,
seen
or we
anything
can
on
set up
that,
the weather
Red.
just to get progressively colder.
To
and
be
see who
honest,
lasts
about
the
it being
longest.
woke
There's a weather
and
tower
stuff
on
like
top
that.
of one of the higher points on the map.
Um,
It's generally the other side of the map. We do have prompts now that tell you what to do in the world. But
You
yeah,
said the
there's some
only thing I
simple
don't like
survival
about
mechanics.
Witcher
Keep
Marlin
yourself
is
warm, keep yourself
the
dry,
tank
light
movement.
fires, board
If
up
Dawn
windows, keep your body in a
Walker
good
doesn't
temperature,
have that
get across the
issue,
map.
it's a
And we don't
day.
tell you
Oh
where you are on
wow,
the map,
it's a day
except,
for me. No
when you
question.
find a new
Nice.
map in the
I'm happy
world
you like the
and it
game,
updates your
man.
position, you're left for basic navigation.
Ain't
It's
nothing
kind of
better
set in
than
the
watching
80s,
Marlon
so
stream while it
you don't
snows.
have
Life is
digital
good.
GPS,
Benny
stuff like
B,
that.
love you,
I
bro.
want to make sure that the worlds we're generating have enough depth that when we add story and mission and quest based content, that the worlds feel
What y'all think about this game?
coherent and real enough that it makes sense. Like, I want to have pathing, I want to have like infrastructure, like telephone lines, this kind of stuff, so the cabins aren't just random cabins in the forest, that there seems to be some like, you know, logical placement of stuff in the world. And once we have those in, then we can more easily go, well, okay, you need to connect all the substations to bring power to the weather tower, so you can get a message
Interesting
or
so
go
far.
and do
Okay, nice.
various things. Right now, there's a bunch of cabins and there's survival mechanics, but we want to add a lot more depth to the environment. Preface is a tech demo. That I always said I wanted to release a free tech demo of the engine we're building, and that's what Preface is. And the kind of poetic thing is that my last game will be Preface, because it'll just be a visualization of what's possible with our engine at that time. And it's more like Minecraft Survival, that it's an example of what you can do with the engine, and it'll be open source and free for everyone, so you can do whatever you want. So having this kind of digital space, like an internet in 3D.
See, I just
don't see
Googled
anyone
about
working
007
towards
and it
that.
says
I
that
see
it's true
small bubbles,
that the
but I don't
devs
see
are
anyone really
shifting
trying to
James
do
Bond to have
scale terrain with millions of people.
modern
And that's kind of the
values, and
bigger
is causing
goal, and
criticism
that's what
from
we've broken
fans
down
right
into
now.
3
Oh
games. The aim is that you should be able to do anything from
Oh
10 by
man,
10
bro.
to 100 by 100.
I'm just excited
with
about the
5v5
gameplay,
or
Red.
100v100.
It's a pass for you,
relatively
Dragon
easily
King.
and not
Got
have
you.
any problems. We will build
Yeah,
maybe an
yeah,
upscale
Red.
terrain, maybe
I don't know,
smaller,
man.
with hopefully
The
a
gameplay
network
I'm
layer
sold
that
on so far.
supports
You know?
millions of people. That will be kind of a survival civilization MMO type game. But again, that's just one layer of the world. Like, I want you to be able to just jump around the world and see what's happening, because you should be able to, like, I think if you want to interact with the world, there should be a layer of survival you have to do, or a layer of gameplay in order to kind of leave your impression on the world.
So Prologue, Go Way Back. That's the name of the game.
Quebec Charlie to Quebec Romeo Foxtrot.
Soon, Sheriff.
We are monitoring you.
Oh, what is this?
Good luck. Over.
Wait a minute. Oh. Why am I getting Metro vibes from this, y'all? I'm getting a little Metro vibes from this. I don't know why. This gives me Metro vibes. Just a little bit. And Stalker and Metro. It looks good. Y'all like it? Gunplay definitely looks nice though. Beautiful light. Wishlist now. Not even a release date on that Joker.
In a world where
Oh my god! PlayStation 6 graphics. Holy freaking cow.
They're 3D. Oh, I'm just with you. I'm Dominic John, the dev behind Project Shadowglass, a 3D pixelated RPG that's a love letter to classic immersive sims.
Wow, PlayStation 6 is definitely more powerful than PS5. Holy crud.
That I've been working on some of the core systems in. No art, no assets will be generated by AI. This is all human-made, hand-placed.
PSSR 2 graphics, boys. Wow.
What we do.
Can't wait to pick up a PS6. Holy cow, Sony. You sure as heck improved, Sony. Man, look at the carpet. Look at the fire. Look at the couch. Wow. Man, Sony. Wow, look at the ray tracing on the bow. Look at the shadows. Wow. Man, this looks absolutely... This is the best looking PlayStation 6 game ever.
I would highly suggest wearing them. All the audio in Project Shadowglass is going to be 3D, and not just 3D, but simulated. The music emanating from this orb is going into the left ear and the right ear, but as I change the size of the space, you can hear the character of the sounds change. And if we go around the wall, we can still hear it coming from the opening in each ear.
Hey, you canceling your 6090 pre-order.
I actually launched the Shadowglass Discord today, so if you have any ideas or suggestions,
bro, do you
or just
remember
wanna follow
Fear?
along,
Oh
feel free to
yeah,
wishlist
that game
Project
kind of
Shadowglass
does
on Steam. I hope
remind
you
me of
enjoyed this
Fear.
Sneak peek on how things are coming along. Thank you so much, all the crew at New Game Plus, for having me. Be well, my friends.
Shadowglass demo coming spring 2026. There you boys go.
To start with, Prologue Go Way Back, another survival game that we're seeing, and we were talking, it's a bare bones survival game where there is no common enemy. Your enemy is the elements, where you just have to try and survive and make it to that point. So if you guys don't know Brennan Green, he not only was behind the Battle Royale mode of H1Z1, which we talked a long time ago about,
H1Z1, how could I forget about that?
So people have a lot of faith in him and what he calls his 10-year plan, and he talks about his ultimate goal being he wants 1 million players on a server. He wants the internet to be made 3D and for all of us to actually truly be able to play together.
Tandy,
which I know is a
Radio
crazy
Shack
transition
graphics,
from
I'm
us
done.
talking about a survival game.
Single-player survival game.
Like we want to cover their survival game because I love survival games, and they're going to be branching out in this game for the next few years until they have multiplayer, until they have weapons, and they have PvE and animals to fight against. But it's also part of a much
Also,
bigger
story. He mentioned that they will be adding also a story to the
Things to
world.
do, yeah.
Yes.
That's got to be like the most ambitious, one of the most ambitious projects out there right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy
What's
to
so
think
funny
about.
about him is that he's like, yeah, I want like millions of players to be playing together on like a gigantic map, but you know, not to undersell it.
Shoot for the stars, brother. Shoot for the stars.
No one's done that yet. Next game we talked about was Beautiful Light by Deep Worlds SA. That's a PvPvE tactical extraction shooter. There are 6 3-person squads, and there's also a lot of anomalies and monsters and stuff that we saw in it. Looks like I'm gonna be scared.
It looks very scary.
I mean, I appreciated that it was very immersive. Like he had the sort of Pip-Boy looking thing over there.
Yeah.
And speaking of big words, I actually looked up what that's called. It's called diegetic UI.
Oh, did you say diegetic?
Diegetic.
Thinking the same.
Diegetic. Write that one down.
We're also thinking of that word.
But it's really, really cool in games like this, especially because it's like hyper immersive. There's no UI popping up being like, oh, attack incoming. It's just, no, you are in the moment, you're in the game, listen around you, look at the thing on the character itself. I love that.
So you can play as a monster,
yeah.
or as
really?
You can play both.
or as the soldier. Is there controller support?
I don't know. Great question.
Luality, she just threw up in her mouth.
I have nothing against controllers, but I believe there's a right time for mouse and keyboard and a right time for keyboards. And he believes that the right time for a controller is when you're playing shooter games. It's obviously better. The mouse and keyboard is better for that, but not for him.
I would edit my own YouTube videos with a controller.
Yeah, he said that earlier.
That's how passionate I am.
Which is a patently insane thing to say.
Yeah, then we have Project Shadow Glass.
Voxel art. I really enjoyed the
Shadow Glass.
This is Starhelm Studios. It's an immersive sim. We've all seen it. I think it went viral from that AI post. There was like an AI post that looked just like it, and then he was like, "I'm making a game like this. It's not AI."
I looked up the video because he has a YouTube channel where you can actually see kind of behind the scenes. And when that clip of the AI generated art went viral, he saw it and thought like, I didn't think anybody wanted this. I was just like, it was a fun side project. And then he saw people wanted it and thought it looked awesome, and he put it out, but it's real.
Well, we talked about it earlier. You know, there's a desire for stuff like that. Yeah. More simplicity, kind of retro feel.
It feels like the game is still like learning what it wants to be. Like he's working on the graphics, the basics, the music, and as like they have a bow and an arrow, and hopefully as they work on the project, they start feeling what it will grow to be, what kind of game it will develop itself into.
Yeah, my understanding is right now it is just Project Shadow Glass, and it's going to eventually become like a video game, but right now it's just kind of proof of concept that the art works, the crazy math behind it works, and like
You say if Sony can make people look as real,
nothing but success.
Yeah, he seems like
because it seems like
these people. I said this can be the graphical leap Sony can do. Hey, that's
like
true.
Everyone else, why I went so viral, I got attached to that same artwork, but then when he further explains and shows you some concepts that you weren't expecting out of a game with that artwork or that design, when he's showing that you said the R6 lean in there. And you,
that threw me off. The little bow behind. I was like, is that a Rainbow Six?
You threw that in there, and then of course they got the wall grapple, and then with the whole audio design as well. I mean, I'm definitely.
I remember seeing that clip that went viral. I remember seeing it. I was like, wow, that looks incredible. Like walking up to the castle.
This section we have three what I would consider kind of sci-fi games a little bit, but we have Aphelion from Don't Nod, which we have an incredible look behind the scenes of the music with the composer themselves, as well as The Expanse Osiris Reborn from Owlcat, if you're familiar with The Expanse, super exciting, and also Distant Shores, Brittany.
Oh, Mass Effect, boys, Mass Effect. Mass Effect 5. Oh my goodness. Wow. Man, this is truly next generation. Holy freaking cow. PlayStation 7.
My name is Amin Bouafa. I'm a film music composer, and I am the composer for Aphelion, the video game. I remember having a message from Talal saying that he loved the score of Summit of the Gods and
Returnal 2.
They are working in a new video game, and inviting me to come to the studio and to meet the team. It was very important for me to understand how the music would be interactive. So how to compose, how to write music that would be interactive, with models, with stems, with separating the different elements, and at the same time, how could the music, how the structure of the music would be an evolving structure. It was very important for me first to have the story of Ariane and Thomas, like that the log line is the story, both of them. So there is a theme that conveys this emotional relationship between them. And then the frozen aspect of the music. I mean, for me, it was very important first to feel the cold in the music, to feel the wind,
Marlon,
the ice.
N64 style 2026.
It's an instrument that has been invented
swamp
by
thing controller
Bashir
games.
brothers in the mid 20th century. For me, it looks like an alien instrument. When you see it, cannot even predict that it's a musical instrument. To play the instrument, you need to get your hands in water and then rub crystal buttons that are in this metal structure could convey this frozen.
The suit looks very Returnal.
And at the same time, having this magical sense of in the score.
Just use AI music. Restart your game, player.
There is a sacred feeling also to this planet. It's a huge planet, but I wanted to get this huge instrument and that it could also play very soft. The organ has a lot of sounds. It could be very soft, it could be very aggressive, it could be large, it could be intimate. For me, it's the planet. The planet could be very welcoming and suddenly very, how to say, very dangerous and very sacred at the same time. So I thought that the organ could be this, could give this majestuous feeling to the score. I'm so happy to write the music for Aphelion. It's the first time for me to write a video game score, and it's a lot of fun and a lot of passion.
What do y'all think? Oh man, we don't even have a release date yet. Oh, pre-order now without a release date.
We had some discussions at the early stages of the production, to be honest, whether to go fully class system or something else.
Looks promising. Okay.
Again, we started with sitting down and lining up what are possible ways that the player might perceive the game. The power fantasies, how he can express himself in combat. So he might want to be a sniper, he might want to be a hacker, maybe an engineer, something else. As we designed those playstyles, we thought how to mix it up a bit, how to let player to experiment with what he encounters during the game. So, for example, when he finds a neat shoulder cannon, as we've shown in the announcement trailer, even if he's a sniper, he might want to experiment with that. Why not? It fits the universe, it fits the playstyle. He might want to see how it works. And so we decided why not to give him the possibility to do that. That was the idea behind the playstyle. So playstyle is basically the starting preset that kind of gently guides you towards the certain direction of your power fantasy of how you play the game. At some point, the player will need to commit to his choices. So again, it's an important part of the choices system, you know. If you just can switch everything on the fly, that kind of makes your choices less important. So at some point you need to stick to particular guns, particular gadgets, and you just build around them. We give you some time to experiment, but you will need to commit. During the character creation, you will have to choose between three major factions, your origin. So you'll be either Belter or Earther or Martian. Facial customization, appearance, you can choose your body type.
So you will be playing as a pink water mercenary with different type of origin that you would create. You will have your sibling with the same, like, identical one. They will look a little bit different because they're their
Looks
own
like Concord
person.
3.
They have their own personality. These events are set during the first 3 books, I think. You will start on Eris and witness basically the events from a different angle, and this part will be to some degree shown in your character creation.
Every companion should belong somewhere in the universe, and they have their own background consisting of their faction and their acquaintance. They have some background story, their own struggles. All this stuff will influence how they perceive the situations player encounters. So in every major plot event, they will have their opinions. They might hint you towards some decisions. They might provide you some assistance assistance or maybe even some crucial contacts to go for help, for advice, for military support, maybe. Of course, they will have their own stories, their own struggles, and you can choose to help them or maybe to ignore their own stories, totally depending on how you want to be invested in this particular companion. The choices you make for those companions also will matter in long term.
Yep, some of them will have romances, and you can see on our background companions.
Perfect,
We cannot
thank
say
you.
which who is going to have romance, but there will definitely be romance in our game.
It's a small crew on the small ship. You know, the Expanse, it's a universe where everyone flies in very tight spaces for a very long time. So there is a dynamics in the crew as well. We have a few layers of the combat system. First of all, it's obviously the gunplay. A few classes of weapons that you can use, and mostly you do it from the covers, so it's a cover-based gunplay game. And the second layer of the combat system is that's your abilities. That they might be more like offensive ones, maybe something like a grenade or a shoulder cannon, or maybe something more defensive like a shield or maybe a protective drone. A lot of gadgets that you can choose from depending on your play style. And as Julia mentioned, there are some play styles that are mostly focused on using your gadgets rather than using your weapons. Third layer, but still very important, that's obviously your companions. They have their impact on the combat. They have what we call combat opportunities. That's particular situations when you can order your companion to use an exploit in the arena, in the environment to gain a certain advantage in combat. We decided against the management, the gameplay part of the survival stuff. So you won't be counting your gallons of reaction mass or how much water you need to recycle before it dries out, nothing like that. But still, the Expanse universe is very dangerous. So in terms of narrative, the survival will be a part of the game. You will have a tremendous enemy. You will have a lot of very dangerous situations that you will have to get out somehow. There will be a lot of survival in terms of your player experience, just not as a particular mechanic. You will be able to fly around the solar system. Nice. You will be able to visit various planets. We mentioned it before that we have Luna, Mars, Ceres, Io, and some other cool places to visit. And some of those places will be like major social hubs where you can just walk around, meet other people, drink at the bar, shop for better equipment and stuff like that. So you will have plenty of places to go and to visit and to look at. The Expanse universe is cruel, and some characters might die because of your choices. Stay tuned for more. We will show more very soon. Have something cooking. I hope you will like it.
Welcome back, Aaron. We trust your flight was smooth. We have landed you on the outskirts of Genyak Island. Stay alert.
Starfield 2, let's go.
Hey, Aaron, it's Thomas. You know, your brother. You said you would visit me here.
Wow. Look at Starfield 2, man. Absolutely incredible.
Just find me in the West Zone. I'll be waiting. Sometimes I dream about what's under the ocean. A distant shore, waiting to be explored.
What y'all think about this one, guys? Level design looks pretty good. Star. I'm done with y'all, man. You like it? Where is Starfield on PS5? It's coming apparently. Wow. Yeah, this game looks crazy, bro. Wow. Yeah, the developers wanted to have a lot of fun with this one when it comes to the environment and the level design and the mechanics. Looks silly. Good graphics though. Looks fun. Empty world with boxes. I'm done. I'm so done.
Such a peaceful place to be seen. It's a wonderful way.
Bioshock 4. Yeah, right. I don't even know if that's ever coming out. Distant Shore.
Let's start with Aphelion.
My understanding is it's a dual protagonist game, so you'll actually be swapping back and forth as they sort of work together. And I'm sure there's parts where you're separated, parts where maybe you're together, working together.
Very emotional story.
There's so much
world.
potential for stories like that. The dual protagonists, seeing
feel
it
like-
converge in the end.
You know it's going to be an emotional game, especially when they put so much emphasis in the music. I
Yep.
feel like music
Yeah.
is a tool to catalyst emotions, so it's definitely something that
We were actually talking about that earlier today, music and video, and not just video games, and art in general, and media.
Good music changes a
changes
game
everything.
from a game being a good game to a memorable game, a game that will stick with you in a long time. So.
Well, and Donut has a pretty storied background when it comes to narrative games, whether it's like Life is Strange or like one of my old school favorites, Vampire. Like they try different stuff, weird stuff even sometimes, and so this is exciting to see them doing something.
Man, I thought they would show Crimson
Super
Desert
alien
already, guys.
Music instruments. So.
Yeah. What was it called? Is that
A Crystal Bachette.
Crystal? But
Oh, you're talking about the hand wedding one?
Yeah.
You're really into this hand. That's like the only
I
thing
kind
you
of want
took
to
away.
try it, honestly.
I mean,
How do you discover that technique of like, oh, that makes that, yes.
that this is an award-winning composer of the Summit of the Gods as well. So what I find super impressive is just, I feel like people sleep on music so much in games, and then you see behind the scenes of this entire, like, they're in a famous church in Paris playing the organ.
Actually has been a blast to see video game music evolve during the years. Like, video games has some great music, like
It's one of those things when it's
No
working.
good games
you-
yet.
Like a lot of times,
I'm waiting for
when music is really
Crimson
you're
Desert.
thinking
You don't
about?
really think about it, but then when it's exceptional, like an Expedition or
I know,
like
they're doing a lot
Witcher
of
vibes,
talking,
you know,
I know.
then you really remember it.
They're
But
doing a
the games
lot
you
of
play,
talking.
You probably don't look up the soundtrack, even though the game is pretty good. You know.
Ironically, my Spotify rap this year was like mostly video game scores. I think there's often correlation though whenever a developer does take the music very seriously in a game. It
Hey,
often
Louise,
reflects-
appreciate that.
It reflects in every other. I mean, think about it. All the games that have, like, you think about the games with the best scores ever, like you just said, The Witcher 3 or whatever. I mean, it correlates to everything else. Every other aspect of the game, they take it seriously. So.
Another sci-fi game that is probably one of the most anticipated sci-fi games for a very long time is The Expanse: Osiris Reborn, which is from Owlcat as well. It is a third-person action RPG, obviously set in the Expanse universe.
The Expanse is a book and a show, so they're taking inspiration from both, but at the same time, it doesn't require previous knowledge of either for you to be able to enjoy this. In this game, you're going to be living more or less
I'm
through
done
what
with you.
happens in the show. However, from a different perspective, from a different side, with your own group of people, with your own environment, that you got to make your own choices.
I think an important thing to frame all of the Expanse game with is that coming from Owlcat, they are a studio that did like Rogue Trader, for example. Their bread and butter is intense, gritty narratives with unbelievable levels of roleplay depth and choice and consequence, complex systems that interweave. And so seeing them go into this, which is of course a third-person cover-based shooter with many RPG mechanics. It's a different road. And I asked them about that in our interview and was like, how did this happen? Because typically they do sort of an isometric thing. And they just said when we decided we wanted to tackle The Expanse, it just...
I can't with Mark, bro.
Required that cinematic flair, and that's what they tackled. And they're doing a phenomenal job. I mean, the game looks beautiful.
It looks very interesting to me. It looks kind of like Dead Space meets Gears of War,
It's
kind
more
of
like
gameplay-wise.
Mass Effect,
It did. Yeah, Mass Effect as well.
The choice and the reputation you have with your
Yeah,
companions
I
will
would
change,
say
'cause
they
your
would. They
companions,
should
told
save
us,
the talking.
We'll disagree with some of the stuff you do.
They should
They'll get
save the
upset.
talking towards
have
the
their own
end, like
opinions.
at
Some
the
of their
end.
opinions, and
You know what I
they
mean?
also-
And then
one
talk
interesting
about all the
tidbit they
games. Just my
mentioned was that
opinion.
when you are making choices in the game, they're not necessarily going to tell you if that was a big moment. If that, what you just said to them, is going to seriously affect this thing over here, it will, but that's all behind the scenes.
Their game was Distant Shore, Brittany. This is what went viral as almost a portal with magnets. And I think it looks like a lot of fun.
It's such a unique concept. I could see it being big time.
You know,
Like,
it's
really
one of those
is.
games like you didn't know you wanted, but then you see it and you're like, oh, that looks like it
Who
tickles
doesn't
a
like
part of my brain.
magnets?
Yeah.
Like we've seen
very
versions of it before, but with
Just a
everything it
YouTube
combines,
talk show.
because it makes everyone think of a
That's
different
why I
game
never
when you
heard
see
of it
because we've
before
heard
and stuff.
Half-Life,
I don't
we've
know,
heard
man.
Portal. I thought of Only Up during some parts of it.
Yeah, it had Only Up.
In other
I thought
puzzle,
Mirror's Edge a little bit with like the parkouring, wall moving stuff.
See, it makes us think of so many different things at once, so I think it's going to do
Just
really well.
watching some of that gameplay, I could see the rage already.
Oh, yeah, the boss.
Oh yeah,
Not
that-
happening.
Well, and I think it's also really cool that they have boss mechanics because, like, you can tell it started with the idea of using magnets to like manipulate the environment, but then they're like, okay, well, we could raise the stakes, take it up a notch with these boss fights that are organic in the space. And
It also mixes up because it's not just a
I'm
puzzle
done with
game,
you,
so
Mark.
there's
I'm done
more
with you.
to it and more that you.
Yeah, there's a world that he even showed as well.
It's more than just a puzzle game. Like there's a narrative behind it.
Exactly. Like they could have just stopped with the puzzle game. I think a lot of people would have been perfectly happy with that. But then they go and build on that with a story, boss fights, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, if it's not just reach a destination or do a final thing, but it's actually a narrative, like you said, that's really cool.
I think it's one to keep an eye on. Yeah.
Obsidian
Next up,
Avowed
we
and
have two
Grounded
very
2.
exciting updates coming from Obsidian, that being some updates for Avowed as well as Grounded 2. We also got exclusive time with them and had some interviews, which were very exciting.
All right, here we go. Now, boy!
Avowed is a Obsidian first-person action RPG set in the world of Pillars of Eternity, where the player plays as an envoy sent by the Emperor of Adir to the Living Lands to investigate a mysterious plague that's kind of spreading throughout the lands, causing chaos, and you play as the envoy trying to figure out what's kind of going on down there. Do things that affect it in positive ways, negative ways, or in between type of ways, with that type of choice and consequence. In terms of, the post-launch things we've been supporting on it, like we've gotten a bunch of abilities added to the Ranger and Fighter trees to kind of more fill it out comparatively to the Wizard tree. Aspects about it that are like arachnophobia mode, that was like a big community requested feature, as well as, changes to progression, improvements there, gear improvements, and as well as bug fixes and crash fixes.
And you can play now as the different species.
Yeah, we've added different species.
Yeah.
The Amauin, Orlins, and dwarves.
Yeah, I couldn't
now-
get into
A
Avowed.
lot of our decisions we make are revolving around the player community, so we work, really closely with our community management team. We get.
I love the
like, a
gameplay
spreadsheet,
of Avowed
kinda
on
see what
PC.
the things that are
Yeah,
bubbling to the
I
top.
played it
Like an
briefly, but I
example,
couldn't really get into it.
Quarterstaff was something where we
You
wanted
know?
to feel like more like a wizard, right? That kind of wizardy vibe, as well as playing as Orlins. Like I think players just were bummed that we didn't include that in the base game. So I mean, it really comes down to like the time and what the community wants, and that's kind of how we decide to go about it. Yeah.
We notice like players really role play their characters in the game, so we always want to give them as many options as we can to like customize their features or character, to kind of have this fantasy in this world as they journey through the story. We just wanted to give them as
Elder
many
Scrolls
possible
6, there you
options as
go.
they can
Hey,
to
maybe.
really make the character they want to make, and just make it just their own. Stuff like all the playable races, we
Maybe.
discussed it early on in Avowed. It's something both previous Pillars games had. It's a lot of work and a difficult thing to really nail down, especially in Avowed with its parkour systems and its combat mechanics and all the weapon types and stuff like that in the game. Our different races are different sizes, they're different shapes, they're a very unique game experience when you play as each one of them in a first-person game specifically. So it was something like new to wrangle for Avowed. We had no time to finish it as we're making Avowed, and now we can give it to the players, so it's a more rounded experience compared to the original Pillars games. It should be a whole new way to play the game. If you pick an Orlin or an Amawa, it makes you feel completely different in the world, especially if you use third person or first person. It changes it again, how you feel and present in this game, so it's pretty awesome that we can finally bring that.
New Game Plus
Now,
allows
boy!
the player to bring over all their abilities, all their equipable gear. It does reset it back to level 1, so it's not like you're just outright OP basically, but you'll have the end game gear with all its like enchants to be able to just start the new game, as well as we have like modifiers on enemies that kind of either make them more resistant to some of the elemental types, or modifiers that make them more resistant.
So the minute
to
you
being
expand your
stun
abilities
locked
and
or
find
reactive,
weapons
and that, kind of
that
gets
have
sprinkled
magic
in kind of
Avowed
somewhat
took
randomly
for me,
throughout
it says you
that
just
New Game
have to
Plus
play it
experience. Kinda get
beginning.
that
You
added
have no
challenge, but
abilities really.
also let the
Yeah,
players
that's
still
what a
feel
lot of
somewhat
people
like they're
said.
accumulating their abilities over the course of multiple playthroughs. So.
We notice players like to take photos of their envoys, but it's very difficult in the game. You have to get the camera just right to get a certain distance from the character, or capture the shot in a conversation when you see your character. So this allows you to really get into it and capture some awesome shots or some scary shots, depending which way you're going.
We're super excited to announce that Avowed's finally going to come out to PS5.
Oh!
Orders are going to be live today. Keep an eye out on our
Did y'all hear that?
And we'll announce when the store page is open.
It's on PS5 today. Oh, that's a big announcement, man. Today, they said today. Wow, that's a massive announcement, y'all. That's a massive announcement. So Avowed is on PlayStation, bro.
A survival game. It is
Wow.
set in a gigantic city park.
That's
You play a
crazy, and Mark
teenager
just
who's
said
been
that.
shrunken to roughly the size of an ant, and you just have to survive.
Mark just said
in
that,
this
bro.
environment with insects that are the size of a bus. And
Mark,
figuring
you
out
just
how to
said that,
eat
man. You
and
called
get
it.
Some water and fight those bugs and craft new materials and new weapons. As you go and gain in power and get over those initial survival challenges, you can sort of get into
What a
the
way to
story
start
of
off the new
what
year.
has
I'm
really
happy I
happened in
streamed this
park.
for you guys.
A number of huge updates planned for the park. This is the first big content update that we have. We've been calling it the winter update. It's really about adding in this next big chunk to the park, and that comes with a lot of things that are very, very exciting for us. With this winter update, which is the community garden, is attached right to that early picnic area. On the map, it's just to the east of it, behind the gigantic statue of Tully and Burgle. This was our opportunity to really start delving into a brand new biome with everything that entailed. You've got a vegetable garden, you've got a greenhouse,
No problem,
you've got a
OG.
pumpkin patch.
At least
All
we
of
got
these
something out of
introduce a
it so
lot of
far.
new and
Avowed
different types of
on PS5.
artwork and
So
places for the players
that's
to
a big
explore.
announcement right
And then,
there.
of course, then we need all the insects that go in these areas too. And so a ton of new insects.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest grounded person,
as I
so
love to say, all of these
you know.
insects, you can fight. Maybe they're docile and you can attack them. Many of them are aggressive and will attack you. And regardless, you fight them, learn their tactics, and then eventually turn them into fashionable attire and new weapons.
Going to a new biome, a new area in the park allows us to fully lean into what makes the park unique from the backyard. And for us, that means that mixture of
I know,
really
right, Mark?
organic structures as well as that man-made touch, that this was designed by humans at, human level.
Wasps are coming back, which are a lot of fun to fight, but can be kind of annoying. Again, this is a survival game, so so excited about those things coming back. Black ants are also coming back too, and like with both of those, you get sets of armor and different weapons that you can craft.
See, I thought it was Bugs next too.
We're more excited about the new creatures that are coming in the garden update though. So we developed a brand new creature in the cricket. The cricket is pretty big. Again, this is the size of a large bus probably. It has some very unique attack combinations that are a lot of fun. It can also, of course, jump very, very far. It has its own armor sets. It has its own weapon or weapons.
Oh, it's
that you can
out?
craft,
Wow,
based
that's a
on it.
silent
And the
drop
same thing
right there.
For earwig, and we actually have two different
That's a
types
silent
of earwig.
drop.
There's sort of a ranged earwig and a melee earwig that tend to travel around together to thwart the player with their.
Yeah, I think they said it's
strategic
supposed to be today.
opportunities.
Should be out for
Again,
pre-order
you can turn
today.
those into armor, of course, turn them into your base furnishings. You can turn them into weapons, and we think they'll offer some exciting and unique combat opportunities.
We really want Grounded 1 players to be excited to see these creatures again, but also to be surprised and delighted by the changes. Just like we did in the picnic area, we've revamped the combat. So that means even looking at the old legacy creatures and going, okay, how do we make them a part of the system? How do we make them challenging in this new dance? How can we leverage our systems to make them more interesting? And so hopefully there's a couple of twists coming, even with the old favorites, that will keep veteran players on their toes and will surprise and delight new players.
We have a brand new buggy, the Ladybug buggy, which you'll be able to
Man, people love
and
Grounded, though.
raise and hatch, and then ride around in the yard. And we're
this is not my cup of tea.
I think all of it is coming together just really well.
I think every single Grounded player from Grounded 1 at some point jumped on the Ladybug and let it transport them around. And we often joke that was the original buggy prototype. And there's something so iconic about the Ladybug and getting on it and wanting to ride it that it felt like an inevitability for us. But what's important for us whenever we do introduce a new buggy is we don't want it to just be another one or just a horse, And so it really boiled down to what can the Ladybuggy bring to the table that the other ones weren't? What can make her stand apart and bring a utility and an experience to the player that the other buggies aren't? How can we carve out her own little niche in the game? If she's the tank, she's
I don't need
the one
a
who
PC
can
anymore.
get into those really tough fights and withstand those large swarms of insects. And that's where the idea of the water cannon on her back and players being able to
Just
to
wasting
shoot at their
power.
enemies. And that ended up providing a ton of gameplay opportunities and a really unique experience. Being able to shoot down the aerial insects that are often a bit more challenging and a bit more frustrating for players. Well, now you have this ranged weapon that you can take them down with that feels super satisfying, almost like an anti-air gun. For us, as soon as we crack that, it felt like, okay, there she is. That's her niche. And now it's just about bringing that experience to life and finding moments in the garden experience to really highlight that and let that shine for the player.
There you go.
So we saw Avowed, great interview that you did over there. We see now that we have New Game Plus coming. There's a photo mode, new weapon type, changing appearance. There's new character presets. You got new races, which
species,
I'm sure, Lua will have a lot of fun with.
Yeah, they're doing a lot, and I mean the game, of course, launched earlier this year. Obsidian's been very
So
February
busy,
17th, guys.
And they're doing these free updates now, and so they also are adding New Game Plus, which adds a whole new reason for you
Yeah,
to
the
go
game
back
is coming
through
out
the game.
February
So
17th.
the game is coming to PS5.
We got another one.
We got
the Avowed Platinum Trophy was insane.
Here we go.
I'm freaking done.
Yeah, the thing.
Here we
But
go.
it's coming, and it's available for pre-order as of this
Right
show
now?
going live. So right now, so check it out. And when I talked to them, they were saying how important the community is to them, how they've listened to a lot of their feedback, like adding arachnophobia mode on Grounded.
I was gonna say, Luke, if I'm scared of spiders, what do I do?
Yeah, there's arachnophobia mode. But they that's kind of their
Gotta
driving
stir the
force,
pot,
is looking
right?
at the community, what the community is saying, communicating. They're like, hey, we'd like more species and more customization options.
Yeah,
from
they gotta
Character
stir the
Builder.
pot,
okay,
yo.
we'll do that. And it's just really nice to see them do that. They could put it in a paid package, but they're not. They're just, it's a labor of love, and that's.
I really like how, as you're going to New Game Plus, you can also change your character's appearance. So you keep some of your skills and stuff, but if you are tired of how your character looks or you want to do something new, try a different race, you can do that by just going to New Game Plus. You don't need to go back to the beginning.
Besides that, we also had Grounded 2, which is bringing the Garden of Brook Hollow Park that is now going to be open. So it's a new biome. They have new creatures, new tools, a new mushroom brick material that you can build more stuff with, and also a new ladybug buggy. A lady buggy.
So sweet.
For those of you watching, it's a play on word.
I'm done.
Ladybug E, because you can mount it and ride it like a buggy.
Yeah, and speaking to listening community, they also take a lot of feedback. This is a game that launched back into early access back in July, and so this is a major winter update is what they're calling it, and it was heavily requested to have more types of transport, which they are still planning more for the future that people can be excited about, but they always listen to feedback about, should an insect be an enemy? Should an insect be what they call, is it docile or docile? I'm from Iowa.
Whatever you prefer.
Yeah. And different insects can be friendly, some can be enemies, and then of course they can also treat them now as transport as well.
You looked at Luke when you asked.
Well, yeah, I'm not looking at you. And so with this update, they're doing this throughout a lot of the timeline. Like they're gonna give you a lot of these big updates, and you're gonna be kind of surprised of like when it first released early access, there was still plenty to do. It was a survival game, but if you were a fan of Grounded, the original, you knew they were still gonna have a great winter update for you like this. And so they have a lot on their roadmap, but because of the way the game is oddly like scaled down, it's from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like the way it's shrunk down, they have so much they still want to do and will be doing for a long, long time.
Well, and that cricket.
Yeah, the cricket thing looks
that thing's
terrifying.
horrifying. It turns around and like.
You're like, wait, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Spreading. I gotta give them credit. Like Obsidian's been so crazy busy. Like the fact that you can put out 2 pretty sizable games in 1 year and a bunch of updates for it.
And it seemed like they were cooking something huge, right? Because
Yeah, they just had Tim Kaine come back out of retirement. He's one of the creators of Fallout back in the day, and he
didn't he also was some of the original creators of Vampire Bloodlines?
I think he did.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
He's kind of a legend of the industry. He in 2020 went and started doing consulting work with Obsidian, but he was, in his words, semi-retired. But he's actually gone back to Obsidian to work full-time in office, moved to the studio on some project that's unannounced, and he said, "Don't bother guessing. You will not guess it." So. New IP. Something crazy. Who knows? But they are.
Or
busy.
he's trying to throw us off.
It's hard to not see like hope, at least for Fallout stuff, because
TV
the TV show being excellent and everyone itching for more Fallout. So
Oh man, they're making
Next
us
up, we have 3
wait,
fantasy
bro.
RPG games that are looking very cool, as I would
Where
say.
is Crimson
this is going to be
Desert, bro?
Hour 2 from Night Dot Studio, a follow-up to their other survival game, Outward, obviously. We have Varen's Call by Titan Rock, and then we also have Dragon Twin by Draconic Interactive.
That's not so dangerous. I've done it before. And that's when life just snaps back at you, right? In real life, that's like that. It should be like that in the design as well. So one gigantic thing is the character creation. In Outward 1, like we had very ugly protagonists. And we didn't have a lot of options. You had like 3 skin colors, a handful of faces, a handful of haircuts, and that was it. It feels like really drawing yourself into an RPG. You choose a background, you choose traits, you have a very granular system to modify and customize your character to your liking. One of the big thing is you choose one of 3 starting locations. So as a regular person, what justifies throwing yourself into danger? How do you become an adventurer? Well, we have 3 different quests, depending on which city you choose. So if you are in Simeon's Bastion, you are a homeless person, you're desperate. In Tramontaine, you are a miner and you're trying to like improve your status and your quality of life. In Haboob, you are just a clerk who just bought a house. What could possibly go wrong? You know, and very mundane situations, like you're not special or anything, but something special happens to you, and then you have to live up to the situation. We want a weather system that is very dynamic. So now we have a year-long calendar with seasons, and you just go through all that. So it's going to be winter, and then it's spring, and then summer, and does change like what kind of stuff can be found, what kind of armor you need to wear, dual wielding.
Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into our upcoming action RPG, Varen's Call. The world of Leda is entirely shrouded by darkness on one side, while scorched by endless sun on the other. These incredibly hostile areas are known as the Forsaken Realms, which, as you may have noticed, is the name of the universe we are meticulously crafting. Your first steps within the Forsaken Realms will take you to the Vale of Varen, a city on the brink of collapse, and the first of our narrative-focused adventures. You'll step into the boots of a lone mercenary, seeking to answer Varen's call for aid, and maybe earn some gold and glory along the way. It's clear that Varen needs a hero, and every hero needs a way to slay the countless fantastical beasts they'll encounter. Varen's Call aims to cater to a wide range of playstyles, offering you the freedom to combat the unknown in a variety of ways. Whether you prefer to be a nimble-footed archer, flinging fireballs between arrows, or face your foes toe-to-toe as an axe-wielding whirlwind of death, the choice is yours. The game's classless system means you're never locked into playing a specific way. You have the ability to adapt, alter, or completely switch playstyles midway through your adventure. Unlock and spend perk points to obtain new skills and
man,
abilities,
how's it going, guys?
and level up your mercenary's core stats by gaining character experience. Hidden
Went to
chests
go
throughout
get
the
some,
world will reward you with a range of weapons, armor,
some
and unique
food right
trinkets.
quick.
Some providing unique effects to help you gain an edge in your next combat encounter. The local hamlet of South Vale acts as a hub, a safe space that provides various amenities for you to further develop your character. Use the
Yeah,
Forge
man, I
to
was
upgrade the
literally
weapons and armor
hoping
you
that
find
they would
throughout the world,
show Crimson
and the
Desert
dismantling bench
already.
to deconstruct items for materials.
Falling asleep over here?
can be used to
Yeah.
increase the power of your
They
magic.
just do a lot of talking
Everything
in
from
between
an
and
area of
dragging
effect
it
freeze
out.
attack that stops the enemy
But
in their tracks, to ripping up the ground from
yeah,
underneath
man,
their
I
feet
do
with
have to get
destructive force.
going.
Use the
The
trap
wife
making
got some
bench
things to do and everything
and
like
unlock new
that. I
traps
didn't
and
know it was
gadgets.
gonna take this long.
Nice compliment
I
to
mean,
your
somebody did say it was gonna be
allowing you the
3 hours, and I was
opportunity
hoping
to capture
not.
enemies off guard.
I really
And
wanted to
finally,
see
the
Crimson
alchemy
Desert,
quadrant.
man, but
This can be
I don't
used to
know how
custom brew a
long,
multitude
how
of
much
mixtures,
longer, because you know
from
after they show
replenishing
these
health and
3 games,
restoring
they're gonna
stamina
talk
to curing
more,
yourself of nasty stats
and
effects.
that's gonna take even
These
more
concoctions
time.
are sure to aid you on your
So
journey.
yeah, I do have to get
Okay,
going
great.
because
So
the wife
you've
texted me
equipped that
earlier
shiny
and
new helmet, purchased that
um,
slightly overpriced magic spell
she
you
has
always
some
had
things
your
she
eyes
has
on,
to take care
and
of.
upgraded
So
that new polybuster barrel to the volatile barrel that has even more boom.
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Maybe you want a change of pace.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you
supposed to be
guys,
the
man. We're
hero
just
and
gonna
save
leave
the
it
city.
right here. Yeah, your boy do have to get going, man. I do have to get going. So yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be taking this long, but I will say that Avowed is the biggest announcement of the show so far for PS5. So that's awesome. I think the game comes out February 17th. So yeah, it's called New Game Plus. I'll drop a link in the chat if y'all want to watch it. It's called New Game Plus. So here it is right here. That's it right there. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and watching half of this show with me. Yeah, it seemed like it's going to be another maybe 2.5 hours, but I do have to get going. So thank y'all so much, man. Go watch that stream. Check it out. They have almost 10,000 people watching, so that looks good on them. My only thing is the pace of the show could be a little bit better. I just feel like they could have done better with that, you know, like talking in between instead of just talking towards the end of the show and, you know, kind of summarizing stuff. The link is in the chat, so it'll take you to the show. But yeah, man, I do have to get going, guys. Duty calls, the wife calls, so you know how that goes. I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. Hit the like button if you did enjoy the show, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more bangers. Peace, guys. Love y'all.